Good afternoon, everyone. Benicio del Toro. It's Ryan and my wife, Cheryl. I was about to say my sister, Cheryl, because I promoted this as Father Ryan and Sister Cheryl. I don't know why I get to be a father and you get to be a sister, but I didn't want to go Brother Ryan and Sister Cheryl because that would be the complete wrong message.
It's all wrong.
It is all wrong. Sister Cheryl has clearly forgotten her monastic robes in the wash somewhere. Speaking of wash, I don't know if they had clothing irons in the Middle Ages, but this is wrinkly and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if it would be like, anachronistic if I were to tidy up the wrinkles on this thing or what.
No, it should be disgusting.
Okay, perfect. Really? It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to play a game this afternoon called Orléans. And this is what it looks like. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, look, people are sending messages and we're not getting it in the right window. Let me just do a quick refresh on this. I was like, people are talking.
I'm so ready for another Overwatch at a distant stream.
Right. If you caught us last time, and I hope you didn't miss the last stream, it was me yelling at Overwatch for an hour in the other room. So that was riveting viewing. Here's a hot tip if you ever want to live stream, if you're goofing around with OBS. Don't map start streaming to a really obscure keystroke, because one day you're just going to sit on your keyboard and enter that keystroke and then accidentally start streaming, and who knows what's going to be going on at that point. Thank goodness it was only me dropping many F-bombs at Overwatch. Whew!
You can't even blame the cats on that.
No.
Yeah.
And it could have been a lot worse. Can I quickly tell, before we talk about Orléans, can I quickly tell my favorite whoops Overwatch story? This is a good one. So I play a whole lot of Overwatch, entirely too much. It's a problem. And so I found out that you could use your PS4, because it's just the PS4 controller is it's like a Bluetooth thing, PS5 too. So you can use it with your phone and control games on your phone. I thought, oh, that's really cool. So I played a bit of Overwatch. Then I went upstairs and I hooked it up to my phone, and I had some sort of App Store game playing, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. Da 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 da. So I was playing for about an hour. And then I went downstairs, and it was like, congratulations on your $200 purchase of Overwatch loot boxes. I was like, 200 what now? And what I didn't realize is that while I was controlling the game upstairs, the game Overwatch is still downstairs, and the controller was controlling both devices, and it was just sort of like randomly picking its way through the store and just like loot box purchase. So I wrote them up and I said, listen, because I know they're on thin ice, I think, with these loot boxes anyway, because a lot of states in the U.S. are looking to ban them, and I think the U.K. was looking to ban loot boxes as gambling. So if you ask for a refund on loot boxes and give them a good excuse, I think they're beheld to. It behooves them to refund you. So I said, look, I told them what happened, and they refunded me. And I said, you can have all the loot boxes, all the contents of the loot boxes back. I don't want them. That's fine. And they said, yeah, we can't really take them back, so they're all yours, and here's your money back as well. So now I own every single item in Overwatch. They're all cosmetic. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make me a better player. I'm still awful. And I appear to get worse by the day whenever I play that game. Blizzard as a whole is on thin ice for everything. Yeah, too right. Hey, Omelet just subscribed.
Oh,
thank you very much for reminding me, Omelet. If you have a Amazon Prime subscription, this is
my pennies.
If you have money, that's a different thing. Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell if Omelet used money or this Amazon Prime subscription, but I have a brand new page up. If you go to the website and you hit how to help, there's a section that says here's how to use your Amazon Prime subscription to get a free subscription on Twitch, because they're both owned by Bezos. So this is the little guy. Okay, so here's how it works. You use your Amazon Prime subscription, you connect it to your Twitch account, and you say go, and you click to redeem a free subscription, and that's worth $5. You don't have to pay anything. But I, or whichever channel you go with, if it happens to be our channel, we get $2.50. So really, the way I see it is basically Twitch and Amazon are both owned by Jeff Bezos, and this is a way for the little guy to claw back just a little bit of that billions. So if you would like to stick it to the man, stick it to Jeff, and make sure that some of that money, a very, very small percentage of that money, granted, I'm not good at math, but I think it's pretty small. Please, by all means, use your Amazon Prime account.
Can't talk about how much you get.
Oh, I can't talk about how much I get. I'm not saying I get $250. I'm saying that a certain amount comes, and between Cheryl and me, one of us gets $250. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let him come for me. Come at me, Jeff. I'm sure he watches these live streams with a rapt interest. What's Creighton going to say this time? I bet I'll send my goons around. Not that Jeff Bezos has goons. He definitely has goons. Anybody with that much money has goons. What are we even doing?
Almost says he used real money, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much for using real money. Real money. I knew what real money was once. Those were the days. Orléans.
Yes.
What's the situation? This is a game that I was worried we weren't going to be able to play on live stream because, look, it takes up so much of the table.
Yep.
I don't know how much of a teach to do. But here's the situation. I guess I can't ask for a follow-up question then, like, how much do you get if one subscribes outright? You know what, Stacey Everett? I don't actually know. I just know that the subscription, there's 3 tiers of subscriptions. $5, was it $15, and, well, $1 million. I don't know what the third one is. But I believe... I think it's the case in all of them. Doesn't the person get half with bits? I know, and again, if this is against terms of service, I'm just making it up. This is for entertainment purposes. With Twitch bits, it's a penny. So each bit you spend on a channel, the streamer gets a penny. If they've reached affiliate status, think one day, kids, you too could reach affiliate status and get a penny per bit. Yeah, 1 cent per bit. It's not a big secret. Yeah, I agree. It's not. Anyway, hi, I'm Monkey Lies. Thanks for joining us. He's for sure talking about other streamers. Yeah, not these streamers. We've got a completely different deal worked out with Twitch. It's kind of an exclusive thing. I'm not really allowed to talk about it. That's nice that Amazon gives you the option to just give someone 1 penny. Well, I mean, I think they take more than 1 penny. See, it's true trickle down economics. So they get a certain amount of what you spend, and then 1 penny just sort of like drips through the bottom of the funnel and reaches us. And what do we spend those pennies on? Games! So like I was saying, I was worried we wouldn't be able to play this on a live stream because look at how much estate it takes up. You're missing a little bit, but I can go over here and look, that's the left side of the board that you're missing. So if you're worried about not being able to see what's over here. And it might not look like your copy of Orléans because I've set up an expansion thing. Don't be afraid. Already, I can feel Cheryl's butthole clench.
Jump.
Yeah, exactly. It's all good. So it's an expansion. It's not a I warned you that we were going to do this. So there's a small box expansion called Trade and Intrigue for Orléans, and there's a big box expansion called Invasion. And the main marquee feature of expansion of Invasion is that it's a cooperative mode. But then there are 2 or 3 solo modes and a couple of other modes, and we're going to play one of those other modes today called Prosperity. So if you're wondering why. Now, this is controversial. We got to talk about this. Hey, Monkey Lies, thanks so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to someone. To DM Lewis. Oh, that's very kind of you.
Nice.
So, this is the controversial bit. If you've played base game Orléans, you would know that you put these goods tiles out on the map, and they're flipped face up once you're done, and all the extras go in these stacks over here.
Yes.
However...
No.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Relax for just a second. In Prosperity... It is prescribed that we're missing one too. I think it's prescribed that all of these go face down and they stay face down for the entirety of the game. Now, I was poking around on Board Game Geek, a site you may have heard of before this. We are missing one. Forgot to put one out. What's this? We're missing a couple. Oh my goodness. The worst thing when you're setting up a game like this is monk sleeves. You don't want monk sleeves when you're playing board games. Oh my gosh. Just like 5 minutes to go with the stream, and I was just like, oh, I just got to reach this for a second. Smear, and the entire board game got messed up.
Maybe I can reach for you.
Yeah, maybe you can. I think you've got the bag of those tiles over next to you too, the ones that we removed. Nope, that's your blue bag. Anyway, so here's the deal. River cheese from France. Hey, Backpat. Very salty. Yeah, Backpat and Omelette and I played this together. We just kept talking about like road cheese. We'll get into that. But anyway, these are supposed to stay face down for the entirety of Prosperity. And I could see people on Board Game Geek saying that was totally bonkers. I'm just like a bad idea.
Yes,
let me just go in here. I think we're good. You're not supposed to put goods on the ones with 3s and 4s on them. I think we're okay, but I'll keep that baggie nearby.
Okay.
That's the situation. Ryan, you need those straps that you use on your pants when cycling. Yeah, totally. Keep the mud off my robe.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to pull them up too far because I know nobody's bought tickets to the gun show. I didn't issue them, so we'll leave that for another stream. We'll do a muscles reveal, and it will be anticlimactic, and it won't be worth your time or attention. Great. Back to this. Yeah. So the people on Board Game Geek were saying it's dumb that they stay face down, but...
I kind of agree.
I am going to I don't know. I don't know if we should put it to a vote, but I'm tempted to leave them face down only because that's the prescribed way to play it. We've never played Prosperity before. I would hate to start house ruling it without even giving it a shot. I know Backpat likes to house rule this game in a way that we're not going to, and it's going to make everything grind to an excruciating halt. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We got time to burn, baby. All right, what is this game? I don't know if you should even. Hopefully, you've all seen
they're asking if I got to use my Christmas power tools yet. No, yeah, I've been a little busy. I decided to deep clean our house. I don't know why. I had the spoons to do it one day, and I just want to take advantage of that whenever I have it because it's not very often anyone wants to deep clean their house.
It's true.
And then now we're in like super cold time in January, and yeah.
You go through.
And I use it
in
the
our garage. We live in
so-
Canada. It's very cold. What's the temperature today?
It was like -20 feels like, or it's supposed to be, anyway, -31 is what it feels like, I think.
And what's that in Yankee units?
But,
What's -30 in
I don't know.
the units that the one country on the planet uses and nobody else does?
It's cold enough I'm wearing my big socks and I don't want to leave the house.
8 degrees Celsius. Thank you, Oberon.
What?
Yeah. 8 degrees Celsius. Oh, Fahrenheit. Wait, you're 8 degrees Celsius? I think Oberon is on the west side of the continent where it's a
Yeah.
little bit warmer. Lucky.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point though. We'll hit the
We're
agenda.
cold here.
Obsession upstairs, downstairs. That's an old agenda. Just take that right off the screen. Clearly, I didn't upload the new. What we're going to do is we're going to play Orléans. We're going to play Orléans with Prosperity. And then we're going to have a tortuous snack. No guesses. She's seen the snack bag, so she doesn't get to guess.
I don't remember, though.
Excellent,
I don't
good.
have as good a memory as I used
And
to.
why a tortuous snack? Because Orléans takes place in the Middle Ages, and there is actually a mechanic in the game called torture. If you've ever played an Uwe Rosenberg game, I don't know if you remember this about the game, but in Uwe Rosenberg games, you have to feed your family, and for every piece of food that you lack, you have to take a negative 3-point thing. Well, Orléans has a similar thing. There's taxation, and there's different draws of resources and money, and anytime you can't pay, for every one thing you can't pay, you got to lose something valuable. They call it torture in the game because thematic. Here we go. I put that this version involves a lot of plague and torture, and then I put hashtag couple goals on Twitter, and I hope that people aren't misunderstanding that. Misinterpreting that. I didn't design the game. I know, right? Here we are.
Okay.
Here we are. We're gonna play.
Yes.
Orléans, but first we're gonna RPS to start.
Oh, I don't like... Oh.
Doesn't matter. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's me. So I get this big fancy
done
shield.
scissors.
You should have done scissors. Always good old paper. Nothing beats paper. So we both have a bag, and in the bag are 4 people. 4 people of different professions, and I'll pop over to my little board over here. Whoop, that's not my board. That's my board. And we've drawn them out at the beginning of the game. One is a farmer, one is a boatman, one is a trader, one is a craftsperson.
Oh, isn't one a builder?
Yeah, he's like a builder, craftsperson, same deal. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, thesaurus, synonyms. So we pulled them out, and if you've ever played a deck builder game, this is just like a deck builder game, except instead of cards, you got these little cardboard discs.
They go in my bag?
No, they go on your board.
Oh.
So you pull them out at the beginning because they're the only 4 that are in there. You have like a draw amount of 4. So we've pulled 4 out. They're on our boards and they're down here. Just like a deck builder, we're going to be spending these guys in different ways in order to get new and better and different and more interesting guys into our bags. And so the way that we spend them is we put them on these little circles over here. They do various things that we'll find out throughout the game. But what Cheryl needs to know about is that the Prosperity expansion adds one little thing. So notice, Cheryl, the left side of your board. Now, I've turned it vertically. Normally, if you would play... This is a bit of a table hog, this game, so I wanted there to be enough room for everything. So I've turned this vertically. It doesn't really matter. But here's the situation. Normally what happens in a normal game of Orléans is you travel with your little dudes all over the map. You travel either by road or by boat, and different combinations of people over here on your board allow you to travel by road or by boat, by ship or by wagon.
Oh, interesting.
Right? So now there's an extra thing that you can do, which is to move this carpenter. See this white carpenter figure up here? Look how France flag that is, by the way. That was very nice looking. Very thematic. This takes place in France, by the way. Orléans is a place in France, not the place where they play the cool blues music. So many people call this game Orleans, and it bothers me. So, with this action over here, you can spend X number of either boatmen or traders, or both, to be able to move the carpenter along road lines or along water lines, depending on whether you use builders or or boatman. Does that so far make sense?
Yes.
So you're moving this guy around, and when he gets to the place where you want him to go, and where do you want him to go? Well, I'm going to deal you some cards, and that'll give you an idea. So these cards are going to have towns on them. So I'm going to give you one, and me one, and you two, and me two. So take a look at your cards. And maybe if you could not look at the cameras. Well, yeah, secret. So don't look at the cameras, and I'll show the people watching which ones I drew. So here's the situation. There are 2 towns marked on these cards. So these are like private goals. And you have a hand limit of one of these, so you're going to have to give one of these back, Cheryl. We're going to keep one, give the other one back.
Okay, what do you mean there's 2 towns on the card?
There's 1 town on each card. So you got 2 cards, 2 towns, right? So it's denoting a town. So what you have to do is use that extra strip to get the carpenter down or up or left or right to the town where you want the carpenter to be. And then when you get there, you're able to put one of your trading posts on a face down good and kind of lock that good to the map. And that's called a structure. And then you put the card down next to your... Don't be looking at the camera. What are you doing looking at the camera? Those are my cards.
Oh, you're right.
What are you doing? Stop looking.
I was focusing
I was
focusing on the comments.
Okay.
It's fine. I wasn't actually looking at your thing.
So when you get the carpenter there, you're able to put a structure down and you flip this card up. And then what you got to do is you have to pay down that card. So depending on what it requires, you have to pay the people or the goods to it. And once they're there, they're kind of stuck there. And then once you've paid all the requirements on the card, you're able to get rid of those goods. They go into the box, I believe, or they go back to the board. I believe they go back to the board, and then you flip the card, and that one's done. And then you can start, working on another one and build a structure in another one. So you only have one in your hand, but you can have multiple out at the same time if the carpenter's moving around a bit. So that's kind of the situation. Then they give you big points at the end of the game. Does that make sense? Yes, Amna, this is an expansion bit. Yeah, we're playing Prosperity from the expansion. Okay, any questions about how that all works?
Yes.
Okay, what is the question?
So I'm trying to figure out where I have to go.
I know. This is one problem, is that all the towns' names are in cursive.
They're so
and they're tiny, and they're on the wrong side of the table.
They're like 6-point font.
I know. Here, I'll back right up, and you can stick
I figured out where I have to
Your
go.
aging eyes. Oh, you do? Okay.
So, what were you saying? So you need to...
You missed the whole explanation because you're looking for your towns. Okay, so you
sorry.
have to... That's okay. You have to use that extra strip to move the carpenter, right? And that's the white guy.
The extra strip.
On the side of your board, right? Okay. See? On the side of your board?
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Right? And you move him along roads or waterways, either using the black trader guy or the blue boatman guy.
Okay.
Right? You don't have to fill them all up. You can just move them one if you just put one guy down, right?
Right, okay.
Right? And then, so you're going to be moving the guy around the map. And then when he gets to the place where you want him to go, you go, ha! And you flip your card over. And then you're able to take one of your buildings and put it on a face down. Like, let's say that you needed to get the carpenter, like, down here. So you paid all this stuff, and he was able to get down here, right? Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. It's 3 months. Thank you, Varys. All right, Varys is locked in for 3 months. The competition has begun, folks. And I believe Varys is winning. So we can't have that, can we? We can't have that. See if you can top Varys. Back to this. So you get the carpenter where you want to go. So say this is the town where you want the carpenter to be. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. Then you flip your card, you're like, the carpenter's where I need the carpenter to be. So you pick one of the roads or waterways going into that town, say, I don't know, this one, and you put one of your buildings on there. Now, it's not the same thing as a trading post. Remember, you can build trading posts using one of the actions on your board, normally, right?
Okay.
This time, you're putting it on a face-down good,
yeah.
and that's called a structure. And you pick one of the places going into the town, put it down, and that's called a structure. And then you flip the card up, and the card has goods and or people on it.
Yes.
So you start having to feed the card goods and or people. And once it's filled up with the stuff that it needs, you're able to flip it and call it done. And those will be points to you at the end of the game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. With me? Kind of?
Okay. But only I can fill up the card, or can you fill up the card? No,
only you. These are your personal private goals.
Okay. Is there only one carpenter?
There's only one carpenter. That's the whole deal.
So how the hell does...
We're fighting with where we want the carpenter to go. I know, it's like a tug-of-war, pushy-pulley kind of thing. That's kind of fun, isn't it? No, you don't look like that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
But that's it. There's only one carpenter. Right, so... That's what's happening in Prosperity. The other thing that you're going to want to note is there's a change to your board. So there's a little extra tile on the scriptorium. Normally, when you go to the scriptorium, identify your tile on your board there, Cheryl. You got it?
Yeah.
So normally when you go there, you get a book, which moves you along the bottom track. But now, not only is there a book, but you
One
can...
of these cards?
Optionally, well, whenever you're messing around with this deck down here that lets you draw one of these cards, you draw two, keep one, and chuck the other. Right? And if you have one in your hand limit is 1. So you're drawing 2, keeping 1, and chucking the other 2 because you can only ever have 1. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Did no one think to learn the carpenter's skills seems a bit short-sighted? I know, right? We need more carpenters in France, basically. There's like one guy for the entire country. Bit skimpy, bit short-sighted, and in medieval times they were known for their foresight planning and just basically having it all together. So I'm amazed that that they didn't think.
More questions.
Yes, more questions.
So you said once I get the carpenter there, I can flip it and be like, bam, this is my card.
Yes.
Do I have to have all this stuff to...
No.
You said I could... So where does it go then? And you
Goes
can
on the
only
card.
have one card at a time?
You'd only have one card in your hand at a time, but you could be working on multiple ones. So say you get the carpenter to where you want to go, you put your little building down, you lock it, so you lock a good down, you put it on top of a good in an inlet to the city.
Okay.
And then you flip your card and you start working on your card. But then I'm going to move the carpenter around, right? Maybe I move him and then you're like, no, and you pull him to a new city where you want him to go. Boom, you're able to flip the card, put the building down, start working on that one as well, right?
Okay.
The deal, though, is that the cards that accrue goods and people and stuff, they're locked there until you're like done with the card.
Oh, okay, but it's not like this
Can't take 'em back.
where they're
It's
gone
not
forever.
like...
You can actually take them back eventually.
Oh, I might have to look that up, actually. That's a good question that I don't know if I internalized going over the rules 15 times.
Well, then.
I believe, when you're done with them, I remember now. And when you're done with them, they go back into these stacks. They go back into the common stacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you do spend them.
You do spend them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Flippy the Goody, Stacy says. You think so, eh? So I don't know. I'm torn. The rules say to keep them face down
You're
for
such
prosperity.
I'm a
because the designers designed it that way for a reason, and they have the benefit of all the playtesting that they've done.
It's also you and cooking.
I know with cooking, oh man, if it says a third of a cup and somebody puts a quarter of a cup in,
tablespoon.
Nightmare.
No.
Nightmare. Is it any surprise that I'm a rules follower to a degree?
Guess not.
Well, one of the rules ever impacted your lives? Shush, you! Omelet, band hammer. No. But Omelet said...
Is there a torture button?
We're going to... Is there a torture? There should have been, man. If I was going to come up with a unique thing for the stream, it would have been a torture button. Okay. Anyway, these sleeves are going to be the end of me. Are you ready to play Orléans? I am. I hope so.
But Omelet said... we're playing the expansion, which says that it's supposed to be down.
Yeah, it's supposed to be face down.
Although there's controversy.
There is, because people on the Board Game Geek said, like, that's dumb. There's no reason for them to be face down.
I kind of agree, but...
Let's try face down.
We'll try it.
We'll see how it goes. It sounds...
We'll see if I hate it as much as I think I will.
It sounds monstrous. It sounds like horrible.
I'll be really annoyed.
So there's an event that happens...
I want to know if there's road cheese. Or road fabric.
I know you want to row. I want to row too. I want to know too, but not knowing. Hold on, let's go over the events, and then maybe it probably won't change your mind at all. But you kind of have to know what's coming up. So now, I know in a normal game of Orléans, you have a stack of events and every single round an event happens. It's revealed at the beginning of the round, and it transpires at the end of the round. In Prosperity, you just move this marker down, and these are the events that are going to happen no matter what. So it's very useful to know what they are so that you can plan for them.
Bribe.
Okay.
Is that new?
Yeah, these are
Riots.
all... Yeah, some of them are not new and some of them are new. So what's this top one called? I can't read it because the font says support. So the deal with that one is at the end of the round, you draw somebody out of your bag, and then you get to freely move your marker up for the person that you drew and take one from the board.
Ooh.
So you get a free guy, essentially, is what that one does. Yeah, so that's helpful off the top. Here, everybody can pay 4 gold to get a monk. Yeah. Right? When this one happens, it means you can't recruit any monks in this round. Right?
No.
Pilgrimage. That's just the same as the base game. Down here, you got to pay 3 coins. And again, for every coin that you can't pay, it's torture time.
Right.
Okay, you start with 5 coins. Hopefully you have some.
So maybe don't spend all your coins on the monks.
Yeah, maybe don't spend them all.
Because...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you're able to make them.
All right.
One guy says, I can't stand
Budget.
recipes online. There's like 4 steps, but 1 step is their life story. Yeah, that's just because of, man, once you start relying on the content that you create, as much as I abhor the term content creator, you realize the stupid stuff that you have to do just because it gets you more eyeballs. So one of the stupid things that I've recently had to do is I've had to take all my nice pristine thumbnails that looked all uniform and cool, and I had to, I don't know if you've seen them lately, there's a lot of pink going on and a lot of me making idiotic faces and like, you know, and all that stupid YouTube noise. But in doing that, and I hate that it works, but in doing that, my click-through rate has gone up. So just like the people making recipes,
It's for SEO searches.
It's for SEO, and it's not only that, but it's like just like games. You can't trademark a game, but somebody would have to steal the whole thing wholesale. But you can't trademark game mechanics. You can patent them, but that costs a whole pile of money, and people don't do it. So it's the same thing with the recipes. You can't really trademark a recipe. So the life story part is the part that you can trademark, because nobody else is going to have that time when you took this casserole dish over to Aunt Mary's and ate it with her when she was sick with whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so that's what makes it, that whole recipe, yours, you know?
Oh no, I lost a card.
Yes, we know. What did we notice?
That you changed your thumbnails.
That I changed my... Yes. Forgive me for them, but I don't know, maybe some of them are a bit more amusing than my standard fare.
I dropped my card.
You dropped my card, it's gone forever.
No, it can't be
The
gone
floor
forever.
is lava.
Yeah, I know.
What's with the...
Let's see if I can get
I
it.
locked that focus. What's going on, overhead camera? Give me 1 minute. We're ready to
I
play.
hate it when I lose things. Okay, there we go.
We're ready to play. No, we're not ready to play.
Are we?
We have to look at... No, we have to... I'm just unchecking autofocus because that drives me nuts. So we're looking at the rest of these because they're really important to know off the top.
There's more?
Yep. Here you have to lose a knight or 5 coins. And I will point out, if you can hear our furnace, it's because we didn't shut it off this time because it's so cold outside that Cheryl's worried that in the few hours that it's off, our pipes will freeze and our house will
Well, I'm
explode.
not worried about pipes freezing so much as little rodents. We have hamsters.
we have
and
small creatures in the house. So
They're
we should,
desert animals. They can't be cold.
they are.
Yeah.
So back here, so forgive the fan noise. You got to pay a knight or 5 coins. Over here, you can pay 4 coins to bribe a noble, to get a noble. Remember, the nobles are how you get...
Yes, they're score multipliers.
Yeah, they're score multipliers, exactly. Very good.
I
You
watched
watched
your
the video. Oh, good. Look how informed you are after watching the video. Down here, it's plague, so that's where you pull somebody out of the bag and they die,
Yeah.
right?
Sad.
This is interesting. Down here, it's a firestorm. So what that means is that when you can use, remember, the trader in order to build these buildings, these special buildings that do things for you. The firestorm makes you flip them over. You can't use them anymore. Right? So that's scary.
Okay.
Over here, for every monk that you have showing in your market at the end of the round, so you haven't used them, you get 3 coins. So it's just monk money, monk money, monk money. Down here,
That's
peregrination
interesting.
is you can pay 2 coins to move your person on the map. Not the carpenter, but one of your people, either along a road or a waterway. Down here, your firestorm buildings are rebuilt. So now, tricky bit, and you got to know this. If you use technology tiles, remember technology tiles allow you to block spaces, these little gears ones here.
Yeah.
If you have them on these buildings
Oh,
and then
no.
the firestorm happens, they get kicked off the building. And then when the rebuild happens, they don't go back. You have to pay to get them back on there. So just so that you know, you lose your technology tiles.
So don't do technology tiles till after 11?
Let's see how it goes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a strategic advantage. Down here, harvest, just like the base game, you got to pay a food or 5 coins or else suffer torture. Down here, you can pay a monk and one of your other people, as long as it's not one of your immortals, your 4 originals, to get a noble. Down here, it's another plague. Somebody dies. Down here, 2 times you can buy something from this grid. So that's part and parcel of everything being mysterious and flipped over. So something you desperately need, you can buy. And then at the very end, for every star you've achieved on the scholar track, you lose money. Right? So if you were here, you'd lose 2 money, 3 money, 4 money, 5 money. And again, for every coin that you cannot lose, you lose something else of value. In torture.
Right.
The lowest common denominator can really be low sometimes. Ain't that the truth, Stacy? We just chalk up the furnace as part of the torture. Yes. I hope you're enjoying my little thematic audio. All right. Thematic. Did somebody say thematic audio?
No. We do.
Oh, it's just a bell. We're ready to go.
Okay.
Did you decide which one to keep?
No. Yes, actually, sorry, yes.
Okay.
How did we get money again? I did watch, but I skimmed the video.
How do you get money? Hold on,
I'm fully being honest. It's this track, right?
Yeah, down at the bottom is the education track.
Right. And how do you push that up again?
With
push
books.
That up with books, yes.
So your scholars, whenever you get a scholar, puts you up, and that gets you books, and that puts you up on the track. Also, on your board, what's it called? The scriptorium gets you a book. Or another card. Can you bury the card that you don't want underneath that deck for me?
Okay.
Thank you.
This one.
I didn't see it. It's fine.
It's alright.
Are we ready? Black screen. Is that just me? Hope it's just you. I can see everything fine.
Yeah.
Tell me if everybody else sees a black screen. That would be bad.
Oh, dear.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Looks good to us.
Yeah. I don't know if we should continue. Oh, you can. Okay, you can see fine. Great.
Okay.
Great. I think it's just you, Hamlet. Thank goodness.
Well,
Hey, BGHQ Game Lab. All right.
So.
Yes. So this is the planning. Oh no, it's not the planning stage.
You go first.
So it's 1 coin for having the most farmers right at the top of the round. Nobody has the most farmers. We're tied. Normally in a multiplayer game, if this was the situation, like I had this many farmers and Cheryl didn't, I'd gain a coin, Cheryl would lose a coin, but not in 2-player game. Nobody loses a coin. I would just gain a coin. And if we're tied, like we are at the beginning, nobody gains a coin.
Okay.
Yeah?
And this is obviously smaller in a 2-player.
No, that's what it looks like for this up to 5 players. That's what it looks like.
Oh, in the expansion?
Yeah, so this is
wow, interesting.
Not super exciting, but yeah, you use your town hall to contribute people to that prosperity board.
And get money.
And get money, or you're interested in books.
Right.
Books.
Or books.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's another way to get money.
Okay.
Your monk suit noises are cracking me up. Is it very rustly? Is that why?
It's...
We should have made it out
Shushy.
of burlap.
Like, shh.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Burlap. That would have been really comfortable for you.
This is play. Yeah, I know. Eh? We should have made a proper hair shirt. I don't know what to do. It's hard. It's very, very difficult. But I think. Okay, wait. I think I know what to do.
Remind me what I do with goods again.
With goods, you collect them for points.
You just collect them for points.
And you use them on these cards
That's what I thought.
to build structures.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm going to put these 3 guys here as a part of planning, and I'm gonna let him ride. What are you doing over there in your town?
In my land, I
Yeah.
don't know. Oh, what are you
Well,
doing? What are
no,
you doing?
you're not looking
I'm not
at anything.
supposed to look?
You can look. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm going for the bottom village space.
I see.
And what about you?
Oh, village.
Burlap. Oh dear, a bit chafy. Yes, a wee bit. A wee bit chafy. That's the slogan when they advertise burlap robes in the Sears catalog. Stylish for fall, but a wee bit chafy.
You're ridiculous.
Cheryl's figuring it out. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a glug of water. Have you heard about this stuff? Water. It's fantastic.
He is better. Oh,
I recommend it.
maybe I'm overthinking it.
I think you are. First move.
I always overthink. This is what I do.
Do it. Do
Should I
it.
go for...
You can phone a friend. You can ask Chad what they think you should do.
Yeah, I'm going to do
No,
it.
you're
I
gonna
want
do that?
books.
Okay, cool. So now that we've done all of our planning, we take turns doing the things. So I'm going to like do and put these guys back in my bag, and I'm going to take a black trader, one of these guys,
Oh,
and
because you want
move
buildings.
I'm red. I'm going to move my guy up. Yeah. So for
That's
doing that.
smart. I forgot. Okay. Whatever.
Because
it's good. It's all
they
good.
matter with carpenters.
It's all good.
So now this is the part that Backpat likes to house rule, and I can't say it's a bad idea, but again, I'm a stickler for the rules as designed. So when you hit one of these spaces, you get to take a building from one of these stacks, and it becomes another thing that you get to do. The first space you have to take from the 1 pile, which are less powerful than the 2 pile. So instead of just drawing one randomly, Backpat likes to play where you draw 2 and pick 1, or draw 3 and pick 1. You actually get a choice of like all of them in the entire thing, which is kind of crazy. It is crazy, but oh so useful. So I'm just going to spin
so much
through.
longer.
It does, but why don't we just really quickly, I mean, it's easy, right? Put a monk there, get 2 money, put those 2 guys there, get 2 books, put those 2 guys there, and you get cash for every star that you've passed on the education track. This means that your boatman acts like one of these 3 guys, but not when you want to put them down on the beneficial deeds board.
That was a good
one. Has
one.
to be 1-to-1. This is a farmer to get some grain. Mm-hmm. This is 2 farmers to get some cheese. Cheese is more valuable than grain. This is put a monk down, and this is very important. This is the one I think I'll take. You are immune from one of the. You're immune from the effect, the event that happens this round in the sacristy.
Oh.
Yes.
Would you... Oh, you put a monk to be immune.
Yeah, to become immune.
You're opting in to opt out.
Yeah, the church is like, you shall not pass, or whatever.
Right.
Right. Down here, the vineyard, I forget. The winery, you put these 2 guys down to get wine here. I'm going to put the vineyard aside and take a look at it in a second. You stare at it. The windmill, you put those 2 guys down to get 2 money in a book. Tailor shop, you get the brocade. Here are these 2 guys, and you get wool, and you put one of these guys down to get a book. Great.
It looks like for a settlement, you can buy wine if you have a settlement.
Sure, we'll look up the vineyard in just a second. But the one that I'm taking,
It doesn't matter.
Actually, let me look at my card here. Buy wine. I don't want to buy wine, but you know what? I will. I'll take the one that I don't know how to use. And then, was that a Ryan created animation? It wasn't, unfortunately. I think it was a beautiful animation, wasn't it, Luke? It's from a 2D effects pack that I bought that you'll see me bring to bear in more and more things as we go.
Did you just take the one you don't know how to use?
I did. I took the one. I don't know how to use.
That?
Because it says wine on it, and I have things to do with wine, and I'm worried that because these things are face down, I'm not going to be able to get wine as readily as I want to. Is that dumb? But it also costs money, and I don't want to pay money. Okay.
Better get book learning.
Yeah, while you do your thing, I reserve the right.
I took my dude, right? So
I reserve the right to put that back, and I'm just going to look up what the wine does.
I forgot. Did new dudes go in your bag?
Yes.
Okay, and your old dudes also go in your bag.
Also go in your bag.
Okay.
The vineyard. The vineyard.
You're a vineyard.
The vineyard. All right.
Can you find it?
Yes, I can. Watch me find it. The vineyard. Each time you build a trading station in a town at the river, you can buy 1 wine for 1 coin. Of course, why didn't I figure out that's what those meant? I don't know if I want to do that. That sounds like that sounds difficult. I might again, I reserve the right. Let me see what else says wine on it. There's one that just gets you wine, isn't there? 2 dudes. I think I'll do that. I think I'll take the winery. I think that's a bit more straightforward for my feeble lizard brain to understand. Okay, cool.
It's less moves.
It is, yeah.
It's more dudes.
It's yeah. So we've assigned our followers or carried out our actions. We're going to resolve the event and then pass the start player token. It's coming to you. So the event is that we get to draw a person.
So I leave this guy out, right?
Yeah, because you left him there. Unless you want to commit him to a place.
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it in here, and you put yours out there, and then we'll go, ha, and we'll see.
Ready?
Oh, no, that's not big enough for the 2 of us. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, hota! So I get another craftsman, and you get another trader. That's very good. You wanted a trader. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't get the effects, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, damn.
Yes. So I get you get a craftsman. No, you get a trader. I get a craftsman.
Trader, and then go up.
So I'm going up here, and you take this guy and put him in your bag too. Did you take a new trader?
I did. Yeah.
And put him in your bag.
Yeah, he's in my bag.
And the one that you pulled out of your bag is where?
In the bag?
No, he goes in the market.
Oh. Right.
I know, bit confusing. I believe that's how it works. So because I got up here,
oh, he goes down here.
That gets me one of these. And since this is happening at the end of the round, I believe I get to commit it to a space. So what these are, they're technology tiles. And you get to put them on anywhere, and they block a spot to make it cheaper. However, the very first time you place one, you have to put it down on a space for a farmer. And there are a few other rules that you have to follow. But I think I'm going to put them right down on my winery. Oh, no. Because there's a firestorm. I don't want the Firestorm. Oh, gee whiz. Think. I'm going to put it down on the Scoraz, the farmer, Hamadoo. I'll put it down in the university. Is that a bad idea? No, because you need money. Oh, it's too many thinkings. Put them down there. Whew, difficult. Okay. So now you get the start player, whatever that is, shield. Are you ready?
No, I don't know which thing I want.
Oh, I see. Let me know if you need to know what they do, because I'm clearly the expert on them. We're gonna go here. This will be the second thing that happens. So at the end of this, you can spend 4 money to buy a monk. Normally, to get a monk, you would have to put 2 dudes here in the monastery to get a monk. All right.
Guess I'll do that. Can you ever buy goods?
Yeah, in that, remember, like near the end of the game in Market Day, you can buy goods.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. So you're pulling 4 people out of your bag.
Hold on. And money? What do I want money for?
Well,
taxes.
Taxes.
And bribes.
And points. Each money is worth a point at the end of the game.
Okay, so it is useful. Then maybe I'll just take this building. I don't know.
What did you take? Show us. And maybe
the brewery.
I've left space on the left side of your board for. I know that's you're not left-handed, but
no, I am not.
The brewery. It's a shrubbery. So you put a monk there, and you get 3 money.
2.
2. It's hard to see.
Just 2.
All right. It's amazing they didn't put the number 2 there, because that's language independent. I don't know what they're doing. Great. Back to this.
Okay.
So now it's...
Oh, right. I pulled 2 dudes. I haven't done that. Crap.
You pull 4 dudes.
2 more, because I have 2 out.
Nope, you pull 4.
Oh, they let me pull 4?
Yep, you pull 4. Yep, your pull number is 4.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's everything.
Da-da-da-do-do.
Okay.
Notice this, when I wrap my fingers on the table, Cheryl's camera goes all like goofy. It's,
No, don't
it's
do
like
that.
it's like Wayne and Garth's
Yeah,
some
no.
flashback animation.
Nobody wants that.
That's because I'm using a capture card that is inferior. If you caught my article, I do an article every year on how I spent your money.
Because you're literally shaking the table. It's connected to my phone.
No, if I shook the table and it was connected to a Camlink 4K, it wouldn't do that.
Oh.
Right? You would see just a normal rattle, but this capture card can't handle the motion that well. So I'm going to have to invest in another Camlink 4K. It's the boat note going down the river and bouncing on the waves. Exactly. Thematic. So yeah, so we're doing planning. You're putting your people somewhere. I'm putting my people somewhere.
We don't start with knights, eh?
No. A knight
Interesting.
increases your draw number.
Oh, it does?
Mm-hmm.
I forget that.
Yeah, knights would be nice to have, wouldn't they?
You... Stop your copying.
I'm not copying. We'll leave the camera on you for the moment.
Well, thank you. Okay, I think I know what I must do.
It's a very Canadian line. we have these Heritage Moment commercials paid for by the government, and one is about the family compact in early Upper Canada, Lower Canada, and it ends with, "Very well, Lord Melbourne, we think we know what we must do." I can't remember what the entire thing was about. It didn't do its job teaching me about Canadian history. But so, okay. Great, here we go. So, it's your turn to do a thing. So, pick a spot where you got dudes, put them in your bag, do the action. So, you're going to get a monk. Those guys, you're going to get a monk over
time.
here. Stop, monk time. Monk up the jam. Monk it up.
And monks don't give me anything.
While the plague is raging. No, they're wild.
Yeah.
I'm going to go farmhouse and get a farmer.
Monks are wild.
Monks are wild. Farmer, badoink, badoink, and you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to use these guys to get myself a knight.
Do it. So
They all go in my bag, and I get a knight.
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get my scholar.
And I go up on the track. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to get a scholar, and up I go on this track. 2 books, 1, 2. There's no money in there, right?
No.
Now, one thing that's interesting about the expansion is normally whoever would get here first would get a noble tile, but the expansion tells you not to put noble tiles down here. The other place where a noble tile is missing is on the map. So normally at the end of the game, whoever has the most trading posts on the map gets a noble tile as a benefit, but there's no noble tile there, so you don't get it. Good to know.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So we've done all that. We've played our actions, and then we're going to resolve the events. So I had to look at my cheat sheet. And the event is that if you want to, you can pay 4 coins for a monk.
I shall not.
You shall not.
4 taxes are coming.
I shall.
Shall.
I shall pay $4 for a monk. Yeah.
Now you're making me think I should.
Taxes in 2 rounds. You can't scratch together. What is it? $3? Is it $3 in 2 rounds? Yeah, 2 rounds from now. Look.
Oh, but you can't use monks next round.
You can't recruit monks next round. So you can't put people at the monastery to get monks, but you can use all the monks you want.
Oh, so I could use my monk to get money.
Paying 4 for a monk, classic mistake. Oh! Are you serious?
Is it?
Wait. Is that a joke or is that an actual game tip?
I was about to copy him. Should I not copy him? Please tell me. Tell me if that's...
HQ Game Lab, tell me. I don't know. A joke. Okay. Whew.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was just a commentary on the excess of the Roman Catholic Church, I think. Okay.
Okay, so
great.
I'm copying.
You're paying and you're buying. So now you got 2 monks in your bag.
Monks aplenty.
Terrible. I'm going to take the first player token over here. We're going to move this marker down. Look at that. We're already through an Xth of the game. Wow. So it's pilgrimage. The only thing that happens is we can't recruit monks. You can use them, but you can't recruit them. So pull your 5, and I'm only pulling 4 because you have a knight and I do not.
I thought you took a knight too. No?
No, I took a... I took a farmer. Thank you for reminding me. Because I took a farmer, I'm in the lead, and I get a money.
What?
That's right. I get a money every round because I'm in the lead.
Can you explain your logic?
Okay, once more. Whoever's in the lead on the farmer track... Oh, I get a wheat too. Whoever's on the lead in the farmer track gets a coin.
Well, that will not do.
Smashing.
That just shall not do.
1, 2, 3, 4... I declare a monk war. Oh, I've only got 1. Did you get your monk? Let's see what you got.
Oh, I got a monk.
Uh-oh, my camera control app is crashing.
My taxes are secure.
This is bad. My power cable was slightly loose. Let's let that charge up. I basically can't change camera angles to my board for a moment. Oh no. I wouldn't say it's like... I mean, we're not the Pentagon here. It's not a well-oiled operation with fancy first-rate equipment. We'll just let that charge up a little bit. I had it plugged in. It's you know iPhones. If it looks like boop, it's like a hair out, and suddenly you wake up the next morning. You're like, why is my phone on 0? That's what's going on. So you have to take my word for it that I am planning with my people.
Oh wait, you said I could pull 5, right? Because this guy was already
You can pull 5, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Because you have a knight.
Okay, hold on.
And now you've made me one.
Oh no, I did pull it. It's here. I put him over here. I was
okay.
like, wait a minute. No, I did.
Remember, once you place them down in the locations, they are locked there.
Okay, fine. Those are locked there.
I'm just reminding you.
You can remind yourself.
It drives me nuts that I can't show you people what's going on. Hold on, let me just choke the iPhone out. I know. Murder caught on camera. Slide to power off. Yes, I think I will.
I do not have the right combination.
Come back to life. Come back to life. In the name of Orléans, I say, walk.
I command you.
I command you. I do have a monk. I should be able to will it back to life.
I am a little bit stuck.
BJHQ Game Lab says I use the classic mistake comment to fake people out when I'm playing games with them. Well, you know what? It works.
It's very good. Extremely
effective maneuver. I'm going to use it quite a bit. Once again, you'll have to take our word for what's going on in our planning boards here. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to... What are you doing? What are you doing over there?
I might do something crazy.
What's the crazy thing that you're going to do?
Maybe.
Hold on. Let me look at this card here.
Maybe. Is it too early to do that? That's probably too early to do that. Okay.
Let me think. Okay.
I know.
I know, right?
So you're saying once I put them in, they're in?
Yeah. You can get them out, but in order to get them out, you have to forego a draw from your bag. Does that make sense?
Like in our placing round right now?
In your planning round, if you put them on a location, they're stuck to that location.
What if I did this?
They can't see what you're doing, so you have to describe it like it's a radio.
Like just put it just underneath. Then do you consider them locked?
Yeah, they're still on your board if you're putting them underneath the circles. That's not fair.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
It's fine. Those are locked.
The camera controls are charging up. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. I'm going to go for a you-know-what, followed by... We'll do...
Okay, tell me if this is crazy.
Okay, what?
Town halling somebody now.
Not crazy at all, especially if you want the money.
It's not for money.
It's not for money. What else are you going for?
I don't know. Ryan.
Okay, well, if you're doing that, then...
What? No, I'm doing nothing. I decided to not do town hall. It's too early.
Is it?
Yeah, it's too early.
Okay.
You.
Okay. Great. We're almost...
Did you do it too?
Yeah, I did.
What?
I did. I did it.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
You.
Just sweating a little, trying to make this work.
Monk robe sweating?
Don't tickle me.
I'm checking if you're monk sweating.
Why would you do that? Here, let's check your armpits and see if you're sweating. Does that feel good? I don't think so. All right, so let's look at your board. What have you done?
You said you were sweating.
What have you done? I'm just nervous. I got it working now.
You got it working. Okay, I'm doing my brewery, and then I'm doing farmhouse because you cannot be in the lead, and then town hall.
Okay.
Yes.
And it's my turns.
What are you doing?
So I'm just
touching
the button to show you. Come now.
I see Ryan's village. Did it crash again?
Something's going on. Sorry, folks. Bear with us.
Gremlins.
Thank you for your patience. I know, totally. Yeah, Ryan's Village. There we go.
Well, it was already up there. I don't understand.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I kept thinking it was your board. And I was like, why isn't the button working?
It says Ryan's Village at the top.
I am going to...
Right.
Who you got going to the town hall? I know. I put it up there. Who you got going to the town hall?
Okay.
I've got... Well, first of all, okay, let's do this. Let's do...
You're farming too?
Yeah, that's farmer.
You farmer.
Yes.
You
I'm going to take this farmer.
birds.
Oh, that's not a farmer. That's a craftsperson. I'm going to go up and I'm going to take a farmer and I'm going to get a wheat.
I'm also farming.
Okay, do it. Do it. I dare you.
You can't.
I can't what? I think I just did.
You're so annoying.
Oh, it crashed again. Crashed again.
It's because you're farming.
When it works very, very well. When it doesn't, oh, look out.
Okay, so I'm going to...
Yes. Wait, it's back to me.
What?
I farmed, you farmed. Now it's back to me.
Oh, okay.
I am going to...
Michaela says, see, it's part of the torture aspect of the game.
Yeah,
Yes.
It is tortuous. You only have one guy in town hall. Yeah, one guy. Okay, so I am going to cash in these two guys in order to move the carpenter. That's right. So because I did two black trader guys, he gets to move 2 along roads. And that's where the carpenter is going to be now. What are you going to do?
Move the carpenter?
I moved the... You're going to move the carpenter?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
Go nuts. You don't have anybody on move
I
carpenter.
know. I'm just trying to...
Oh, you got on take money. I see.
Yeah, I'm just trying to mess with you.
I'm unmessed with.
Okay.
Okay, and now
Your
back
turn?
to me. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to use
Twirl's mustache.
this guy to go to the town hall to go here and take 2 buckazoids so that I'm okay for taxes next round. And what are you doing?
I'm putting my merchant in here. And the orphanage. He's
Wait,
building
that's an
the
or.
orphanage.
That's 1 money or 1 book.
I know.
Okay, you're gonna
Boink.
go. You're going to go... Can we see that one more time? I didn't have the camera on.
Okay.
Boink! All right, got it. Now, this is less interesting because there's less of a race. But look, you want cash.
I know. I'm a little annoyed by that. But
all right, cool.
It is what it is.
Settle down. Right, over here.
Settle down?
So we have resolved... We're all done, right? You're all done. I'm all done. Right, so we resolved the event, which is nobody can recruit monks, which we didn't, and we go on to the next event. Now, whoever is leading in Farmerland gets a coin. Why? I think it's me. Hooray! Look, I'm back up to $5. That was money well spent on that monk a couple rounds ago.
Torture,
not no. So no, we don't pay it yet. We pay it at the end of the round. So the events only fire off at the end of the round. So now we pass the first player blue shield over to you, and then we draw. You're drawing 5. I'm drawing 4. So it doesn't matter that you only have 2. You have 2 guys in your market. You're drawing 5 more, and I'm drawing 4 for mine. So we'll keep the camera on you. I'll draw 4, 2. A 3.
Wait, did I take my other...
4.
Did I take my farmer? I didn't actually take him.
Okay. I trust.
I checked my bag.
I trust.
He's not there. I just really wanted to go up in the track.
I hear you.
Okay, so 5. Okay.
I could do that. You're planning.
You don't know what I'm planning.
I don't know what you're planning, it's true. Think. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to do.
Which is?
Let me just make sure that I'm allowed to do it in just a second. I don't know what to do with my guys. I wish there was more I could do with a farmer and a dude. The farmer and the dude. What? Different. That's a totally different song. Yeah, excruciating. Should I leave them out? I'll leave them out. That's what I'll do. Well, that's going to be a bummer turn, though.
Welcome to my world, Ryan.
Yeah, right. I don't like your world. Back to your planning? Are you just about ready?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still planning. I'm not quite sure. I want to make sure I grabbed. Yeah, I did. It just wasn't. It won't come out of the bag.
Okay, so yeah, what I forgot to do, if you'll permit me to do it now, is I moved the carpenter on my last turn so that he ended up in the city where I want him. So he is in Châteauroux in the vineyard. So I'm going to flip that card. Whoa, there's no way I can get it on camera. Let's put it up here. These are not on it. So it requires a couple of wine and some dudes and some stuff. And I have to take one of my trading houses and turn it into a structure. So these are the 4 roads that are going into the place. So I get to pick one and put my structure on it. And I don't know which one to pick, but I'm going to do that. So now that good is not available if you pass by on the road. Cool. Are you ready to rumble?
Pretty much.
So one of the things that I wanted to do during this stream was a Christmas catch-up. If you're watching this much later, this will not be interesting to you at all. But for the people who are watching this live, Christmas recently happened, and
really?
Yes, it did. Okay. And if you were the type of person to celebrate the exchange of gifts at Christmas, like us, I want to know what you got for Christmas. Tell me what you got. Have you touched it? Have you opened it? My Christmas presents remained in shrink wrap from 2 Christmases ago, and we didn't touch them until September. if you remember. It was Le Havre and On Mars, I guess August, right?
Yeah.
Whew, took a long time.
It
Or
did.
September, maybe it was September. Tricarian, yeah, Stacey got it. Tricarian, I'm so excited. And
so good.
now Stacey's chasing down Dalgard's gifts and, you know, all the little expansions and stuff. And
that's
we're all
why
like,
that
when
was
you
coming up on the Discord.
Yeah, when
Okay.
you were thinking about Stacey, you were like, get the collector's edition, but you thought, no, maybe just toe in the water, and now you're all in. It's hilarious. Got Eclipse, nice, second edition, I assume. Says someone could I assume, and an expansion of Wingspan. Do you have them all now? The expansion of the
Missed
Wingspan? Oh, I missed one. Who got a bunch of gift cards? Says Christian too. My family knows me so well. Yeah, gift cards for where though? If it's like
If it's for places you like, then that's cool.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if it's like gift
It's
card
like-
for Softmock, I don't know if that's a Canadian only outlet, but
Bed Bath and Beyond.
Bed Bath and outer friggin' space.
Yes.
I got On Mars and Lisboa. Whoa, 2 Lacerda games. I've played On Mars, but not the other yet. Here, Fractal Conjuring. Here, Lisboa is quite the... I can't wait to get it. It's still on my list. It's just Amazon. Well, Amazon's nice and versatile. I don't know if you're in the States, Christian, too, but in Canada, the worst place to buy board games is Amazon. It's awful. Like, the prices are sky high, and it's like, you never know who you're buying from on Amazon, right? Some places are Amazon resellers for publishers, and then some places are like Chinese knockoffs, and you get like a counterfeit game, and then other, it's a kind of a zoo on Amazon. So I tend to, I think I've only ever bought one game on Amazon, and it was from American Amazon. I got socks. I got a robe.
Oh my God, socks.
Aw.
I hope they were wanted socks.
Game Nerds now has gift cards. I'm happy about that. Is that a good thing? Did they not? Gift cards. There's no reason for a store not to have gift cards. Remember, like, there's a turning point about 5-10 years ago when every store was suddenly like, we have gift cards, because they realized that, like, people buy them and then don't cash them in and they just get free money.
Yeah.
It's just free money most of the time. Now, I imagine that it would, like, I don't know how you do accounting and bean counting and stuff. How do you account for it? If you got, say you give like you sell $100 gift card, right?
Yes.
That's cash flow to you. You've got liquidity to work with. But
Yes.
then one day that person could come into the store and cash in for merch. So how do you keep that on the balance sheet?
Well, I mean, yeah, it just kind of goes in an account, and
Yeah.
eventually it'll get debited out.
Maybe
but, like,
though, maybe.
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that would be messy to have to deal with.
I'm sure there's a way to, like, everybody's doing it, so there's got to be a way to cleanly account for it. I don't know.
Yeah, but the danger though is that you as a business sell use the money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah,
That's the danger.
totally. But they do, they do, because they're not just going to let the money sit in account and languish.
No, of course not. Of course not.
So I don't know how it works.
Invest it? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I work for a nonprofit, so
Yeah, it's not a thing.
I don't understand corporate
No.
finance. Yeah.
Just be patient with Tricarian, says Oberon. This is good advice. I'm 98%
Yes.
sure it's getting a reprint alongside Perseverance, or Perseverance. So it should come into stock soon. I have Tricarian. Oh, yeah. Stacey has the base game of Tricarian, but is looking for Dalgard's gifts. And I'm going to predict Dalgard's Academy, but you come knock on my door when you say, yes, I want it. Okay, here we go.
Good game, but it is a
good game.
time commitment, that's
It is,
for sure.
for sure. As evidenced by the 8-hour-long birthday stream. Whew,
yeah,
never
right.
forget that. All right. So you're drawing... Oh, no, we're planning, aren't we? Yes, I've planned. You've planned? So you're the first player. You get to do your thing.
Oh my, yeah, that's basically a Ponzi scheme. You sell more gift cards to cover your old gift cards.
Yeah, totally. Put your new TV on top of your old TV.
Okay.
Or, I'm not going to say this happens, but if you run a Kickstarter campaign and then use that money to pay for the last Kickstarter campaign, cough, cough, seen it in real life. Oh, yeah, go on. Yep. You're up.
Yep.
It wasn't me.
Nope.
It was
Nope.
not me. Great.
Breaking
great.
NDA.
Nope. There's no NDA. I could say who it was if I wanted to. Not getting sued for libel is more what it is, slander.
Oh, they were so incompetent. Okay. Anyway, moving right along.
I have feelings about crowdfunding.
So,
I don't like the cut of your jib.
why did you touch it?
Because
You
it's
made
like
it so much
way
worse.
off. There we go. Look at that.
Sir.
Much better.
How dare you?
Also, check kiting in the banking world. This is not the first time that Omelet's mentioned check kiting on a stream, which I think is interesting. That must be
Check
Omelet's.
kiting.
Explain check kiting for us, because I don't think
Yeah.
I could recall what you said it was. Well, I think that might be in Omelet's, domain, is knowing about and stopping check kiting.
Right.
All right, back to you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am going to recruit another monk because I didn't know what else to do with these two dudes.
Another monk?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Over here,
I'm assuming it'll be useful.
I'm only doing one thing, and that one thing is that I'm getting a craftsperson. My craftsperson from here and going up here and getting one of these guys. Okay. Which goes next to my board until I'm ready to use it at the end of the round. You're up.
I'm moving the carpenter.
Okay. Where's the carpenter moving?
Monk? Here.
Okay. Is that where you want the carpenter to be?
Yes.
Oh, it is. So you get to flip a card.
I do get to flip a card.
Now I got space on the left side of your board to put it. That's right out of the shot there. Sorry, next time I will right orient all your stuff.
Yeah.
Yours is for 16 points, mine's for 16 points. That's interesting. You need wine. I need wine. Are those the identical cards? They're identical cards. Look at mine over here.
No.
They're identical except yours is one city down from mine.
What?
Yeah. So the other thing you have to do is you got to take one of your trading posts and put it on one of these two going into the city.
I have to?
You have to.
Now?
That's part of the deal. Now. Yeah.
Oh, they allow you to?
Yeah, and you must. While you're doing that, I'm going to read about check kiting.
So I can do it here?
It's more of an old school thing where you write checks between two accounts to take advantage of the clearing time to artificially inflate your balance.
Oh.
I see. The gift card rules have been changed in the States. Is that supposed to read grift card? No. The gift card rules have changed and now states any unredeemed gift card balance must be remitted to the state according to specific rules. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. They had some rules in Ontario where we're from, and they've since changed them. But it was like
they expired.
Gift cards you could buy a gift card for like $100. The person wouldn't cash it in, and they'd go like 2-3 years later, and they'd be like, "Hi, I'd like no, that's expired." It's like, what? Uncle Petey spent $100. You got $100. Why don't I get my stuff? Like, no, you waited too long. So then they changed those rules. So it's like gift card. Like you pay actual money for the gift card, it can't expire.
It's like cash.
It's cash. Yeah, I don't know how it happens behind the scenes with accounting, but yeah, they changed it. But then they just changed some rules back that it was points expiry. That's what it was. Loyalty points can expire under certain circumstances, but mostly not. Remember loyalty points? There's a whole big thing where they're chucking people's loyalty points out that people have been saving like years and years to get a certain amount. And they're like, no, sorry, we reset our loyalty program. We're like, what? Freaking out. Great. So it's no longer considered free money for the company, right? Because they got to remit it if it doesn't. Yeah, but it goes to the state though.
That's crazy.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
That's weird though.
Expiration was an issue here too. That's what changed the rules. But I think gift cards have a 3-year limit. Oh.
Gift cards have a 3-year limit.
Still shouldn't have a limit. Does it depend on company size?
Because we had some stuff go down locally where a coffee shop was getting a lot of flack for something, so folks who aren't local were supporting them by buying gift cards. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe BHQ Game Lab.
In Ontario here, at least, it's like, it doesn't matter your company size. You have to honor a gift card.
Yeah. That's generally how it works in Canada. They don't care if you're big or small. It's rules for most of the time. Yeah.
Treat it as cash.
Yeah. I mean, just with other things, with many other rules. I think, it's hard because, if I'm doing contests or giveaway or things like that, I have to follow the same rules as giant megacorps who have like staffs of lawyers to fight for them, and here's me like trying to like take boilerplate and write my own contest rules, and it's like I'm just a guy, I'm just a caveman, I don't know what I'm doing, so I find it a little bit more than a little imbalanced. Anyway, are you all finished with your people? Or you got one more thing to cash in?
I have to cash in these 3 dudes right here, and I'm going to take either blue, brown, or black.
What's it going to be?
I'm not sure. I was hemming and hawing.
Oberon says, not sure if it's an actual legal thing, but I know many places in Canada won't let you purchase gift cards with gift cards, even if there's more to the transaction than that on either side. Yeah, it's interesting to see the differences. Sorry, you just went here and took one of those.
Yeah.
Your copycat.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, I did. It's interesting to see the differences between Canada and the States, because in Canada, we don't have the same kind of like coupon rules. So I know in the States, you see all these extreme couponers. They're like, coupon, everything's free, plus pay me $50. And it's like in Canada, I'm like, wow, I'd like to do something like that. We don't have anything like that in Canada. You can't coupon stack. You can't really game the system like that. They've got rules in place. There's a few things. I've noticed a few extreme coupon. It's the Canadian version of extreme couponers, where it's like a small letter E on the word extreme, and it doesn't have triple X's like in the States. It's just mildly extreme couponing in Canada. We get away with a few things.
So,
yes.
Are we drawing again, or what are we doing?
Well, that was the end of that round. You did all your things, I did all my things, but we have to decide where this gear goes at the end of the round now. So where are you going to put yours?
I already put it down.
I'm going to throw mine up there.
Yeah.
And then over here, we have to do this. So you got to pay 3 money in taxes, or else suffer the wrath of the torturer.
I have 3 money.
So do I. So we both paid. Yep, good. Throw it down there. And now we're going to go down here. So at the end of this round, you have to pay a knight or 5 money, or else it's curtains. 5 money. For every money you can't pay, you got to give it up.
I don't like that.
Now, can the knight come from your bag? That's something I should really check, because I don't know if it has to be in your market or what the situation is. I'm going to look at where the knight has to come from. Meanwhile, because I'm the farmer with the most, I get money at the beginning of this round. Hooray, I love it. And then you're drawing, what, 5 people? I'm drawing 4 people. Over here, draw 4.
Let's start with this.
1, 2, 3, 4. Thank goodness gracious I drew what I drew, because something important needs to happen. Now let me just triple check. Where that knight has to come from in the old Rouleroos.
Crap, damn it.
What happened over here? You didn't get what you wanted?
No, really did not.
Market or bag. So thank goodness you don't have to have the knight out. That's good. What happened in Cheryl Land?
What happened is I can't get a knight.
But you have one in your bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the one you're getting rid of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy.
Giveaway rules are wild, says Fractal Can Dream. My husband used to work for Publishers Clearinghouse. Oh my gosh. You know what hold on, let me read BHQ Game Labs. Hang on, I'll tell you the most fascinating thing I heard about Publishers Clearinghouse. BHQ Game Lab says, I think the main reason gift card breakage goes to the state is so the company is incentivized to allow all of these small balances that could be used in the company that issues the card. I don't understand. I don't understand. There's a bit of English weirdness in your comment, and I can't interpret what you're trying to say. But back to Publishers Clearinghouse. Did you totally know? And of course, Fractal Dream, your husband knew this already, and you might already know what I'm going to say. But there is a Mandela effect thing going on with Publishers Clearinghouse. Remember, Publishers Clearinghouse was the thing where Ed McMahon, he used to be co-host of The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. He used to, and the host of Star Search, he used to go around to people's doors with a giant check, and that was the whole deal with Publishers Clearinghouse, is people would win these big check contests. Well, would it blow your mind to learn that Ed McMahon never actually did that, ever, in his life? Because he was not the spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse. Oh, no, wait. He was the spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse, but Publishers Clearinghouse did not send him around with gigantic cartoon checks. It was a competitor that did that, and Ed McMahon never did it. And he himself, I think, has been interviewed, and he's like, yeah, I did that, but he was like an old man at the time. It was crazy, right? Oh, wow, I thought you would know that you should ask him, having worked there. Yeah, Ed McMahon, not the guy with the giant checks. Crazy.
I don't know what to do.
Uh-oh, you're stuck. While you're figuring that out, I'm definitely going to set myself up for a night.
Okay, whatever you.
I've got a night thing going on here. Very much. Who else is going to do things for me? Things. I could do this and get one of those, but I don't really want to. What's coming up? Money. Money would be good to have.
When are you allowed to pay down your card on the side?
Just as you go throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, so like I could put a dude there now?
Yeah, if you wanted to. but he's stuck there forever.
Yeah.
But it saves him from plague.
Oh.
So that's a thing.
When's plague? Oh, a couple times.
Coming up. I don't know if we have to worry about it too soon. Yeah, I think this is the only thing where I can actually do... Oh, we both forgot to draw 2 cards and keep one after we got rid of our...
Oh.
thing, so that's important. Don't look at the camera, it's secrets.
Oh, wow.
Definitely going to be this one.
Damn.
It's lots of points.
Yeah, but like, damn.
Difficult?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. You review the board while I don't want to do that though. Cheryl, the game's making me do something I don't want to do.
Same.
Oh well, I'll do it. I'll do it, fine. Using the data harvesting addictive app portion of the company. Uh-oh. I know all about that. I know all about it. I used to be in video games, but I was on the casual side, so that was I would go, look, we can see Cheryl's bald spot. No, just kidding, you don't have a bald spot.
What?
It's just your part. It's just your hair part. But the overhead camera's picking it up.
Okay.
Maybe should I do this? It's a little bit friendlier to Cheryl.
Thank you.
So I used to work in video games when I was in the casual side. So I used to go to a conference called Casual Connect, and you could see the wheels turning in these people's minds. That's when the casual games companies on mobile platforms started hiring psychologists, and they were trying to make it. They would hold talks. You go to these talks at this conference, and the title of the talk would be like, how do we addict people? Like, straight up, I've got conference programs where that's deliberately what they were trying to do, and they weren't being shy about it. So I know all about, and you know, it was another fun argument too, where it was like, should you be design driven with your games or should you be data driven? Because some places had, like, you know, these auteur designers, like, I don't know, Peter Molyneux would be an example. He's like, oh, I'm coming up with something really interesting. You know, it's a piece of art like mankind has never seen. And then you get other people who are just like, if the number went up in engagement, then we're going to tweak this dial and we're going to go like this, and you know, if they click on this more often, that's where we're going to put the button for buy things, so it's all like heat mappy, you know, statistics and just data driven. And I think data driven won out because those were the people that were making $10 million a day. And that's not an exaggeration. Go look up how much money King.com was making in the heyday. Nuts. Evil UX. Yeah, it was like Black Hat UX. Very true. And they all do it. I mean, even like our banking machines, when you go to the bank machine, you'll get 3 options, and it'll be to print a receipt or to print a receipt, like email a receipt to you, or like, you know, just exit or whatever. And the one that they want you to do, the email it to you because they don't want to spend money on paper printing you a lousy receipt. What does it cost? Fractions of pennies. It's like a Twitch bit. But that option, the button is green and it's where you're more likely to push. And the one they don't want you to do is like off the screen. Part of it's cropped out. You know what I mean? Yeah, Black Hat UX. Anyway, back to you, Cheryl. Are you going to do a thing?
I'm ready.
Are you the first player? Did we switch? Are you supposed to be the first player?
Is this mine?
Is it yours? Hold on, we can
it's
look.
Mine.
No, let's go back. I was first, you were first, I was first, you were first, I'm first. Give me that shield. Thank you so much.
Sad face.
Yeah, sad face. I'm going to get that precious, precious knight. What are you going to do?
I'm going to get another monk.
Another monk?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, now you know, when you gotta lose a knight, you can't lose a monk instead.
I know.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, and you can pull it from the bag, right?
Yeah, you can get the knight from the bag. That's right. And then over here, the thing that I didn't want to do is going to be to get a scholar, because I'm not that interested in scholars. But
yeah,
I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it. I don't think they're that useful in this game. So
okay,
that's up. So I get 3 books. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's where it's got to be.
Cool. So I'm going to use these 2 dudes in the village to throw them in my bags before I forget.
Who are you getting? That's the question.
I know. I think I'm going to get blue.
Yeah, I'm low on boatmen. And you get 2 coins for doing that.
I know.
Oh, just checking.
It's great.
I'm just checking. Just checking that you know.
Thank you.
Now.
And yeah, and I had a dude here, but I don't have a boatman, which is the problem. You see.
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Are you done?
I think I'm finished.
Cool.
So, we ready the thing to pass? Wait, before that happens,
Riots?
you have to get your... Yeah, it's a riot.
Oh,
So I guess
goodbye, dear
a
knight.
knight gets killed. I know, I just got him.
Although he has not come out of my bag since I got him, so... Good riddance, I guess. He's lazy.
So he goes back to the board.
Yeah, well, he would never get out of bed, so...
Oh, you never got him once, eh?
No.
Okay, that's that. And we're going to move the token down. Well, I guess we're even there. So at the end of this round, you can pay, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4 for a noble person.
I sure can.
Okay.
So now I'm pulling 4, right? Because I don't have a knight.
No, interestingly, I believe your marker doesn't go back for pulling a knight, so you're still pulling 5.
Sweet
Yes. Yes. Hi, friends. Hi, Poppy. Glad you can join us. We're playing Orléans with the Prosperity expansion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? Poppy likes to play parallel games during streams, so I wouldn't be surprised if Poppy was like growing a medieval garden while we while we play this game.
That's fun.
Yeah, super fun. We're just talking about Black Hat UX. Do you have any opinions, Poppy? I guess I was technically talking about Black Hat UI, but great. This is what I wanted to have happen. I wanted one of these guys and one of these guys. Bow show. Oh no, but I want to go up there too.
Once you played it, it's in.
No,
that's what you told me.
I'm figuring it out. Hold on.
That's what you told me.
I hadn't decided yet. Gee whiz.
It was so annoying.
Crawl out of my crawl. Oh, and I get $1 for being lead farmer. I forgot that. Nice. It's tough, Cheryl.
Yep.
Well, I feel like I have to do that because duh. And then the other thing I feel I have to do is probably that. I'm guessing. It's just a supposition. Really? Is it that? Is it that? Is it that? It might be that. Or it could be that. Oh, so many decisions, Cheryl.
Not really.
No, so many though. Got too many lousy craftspeople. Let me just look through this bucket to see if there's too many lousy craftspeople tile. There's not. Okay. You weren't playing Point Salad? The game, you mean? Oh, playing Point Salad, I see. I missed a few messages. What is even happening? The windmill. Yes, that it shall be. That it shall be. I've decreed it. I have decreed it. What you doing over here, Cheryl?
I think this is what I'm doing.
Okay, well, your first...
You're allowed to use 2 monks, right? Like in the same spot?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. However...
Monks can do whatever the hell they
I'm
want.
a little bit bothered because, and you're not going to like this, but the very first technology tile that you placed had to go on a farmer spot. So you got to move it over to the left.
Oh, you're just noticing now.
Have you already cheated?
I used it once last week.
You must suffer torture. No, I don't know how to fix that, but
I don't either.
that's how it's got to be. I don't know, chat. What should we do? What should we do to fix this transgression? For Cheryl. I'm willing to let it slide as long as you're okay to give me a bonus 20 points at the end of the game. Or something. I don't know, but I don't know how it maps it.
Reset the game.
Yeah, that's it. Redo. That's what it's going to be, eh? Okay, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay, yeah? I'm gonna castle it up and get a knight again. And then that means I can pull more dudes, which is also pretty great.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do
No, I want a different knight, because this one wouldn't get out of bed. That's the one.
I'm going to do the exact same thing that you did.
I hope you get the lazy one.
I'm going to pull him from the bottom.
Oh, how dare you.
Look at how resilient he was under all that weight this entire time. Those guys stacked on his shoulders like the human pyramid in all that armor.
Okay.
Burn her. Oh, good, Varys. Yes, excellent. Apparently you're going to be burned at the stake for your technology tile transgressions. What would they have done back then? Yeah, I think burning. I think you're right.
So what's your next move? Village it up.
And who are you going to take for your village? Boatman. Interesting. I, too, we're doing similar moves here. I'm going to village it up as well, except...
Because you're a copycat?
I'm not a copycat because I'm doing this. I'm going to take the black trader guy and move up so I get to choose from 1 and 2. And strangely enough, I'm going to go for a 1 building. And the 1 building I'm going to go for is going to be this one, the windmill. Which seems like maybe weird, but I don't know. Who knows? It could work out. I think that's how Ryan lost the game. Shazam.
I doubt it.
We'll see. How you doing on that carpenter building? It's going well? I think we were supposed to be more aggressive with knights in this game, and neither of us were. Do you have more stuff to do?
I do not.
No, neither do I.
No.
Okay, so you're going to pass this tile over. We're going to put into effect this. So if you want to spend $4, and I do, buying a noble.
Yes, this is why I have money.
Okay.
For bribes.
So pass me a noble tile, please. We've bribed the nobles.
Here you are. This is
Thank
your noble.
And the next thing that's going to happen in the next round is going to be plague. So we're both going to lose a person unless we draw an original, an OG. Okay, cool. So shake it up. We're both drawing 6 out of the bag.
Yep.
Now it's happening. Ooh, that's like the limit. That was a close one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, a 6. Oh, all the wonderful things I can do now that I'm drawing 6. What were they? Yeah, well, these 2 guys are going to go here. That was the whole point of that. Oh, and I get a buck for being lead farmer. I always forget the buck. Let's see. 3 farmers, so many farmers. And the one guy I didn't draw, guess who it was?
Knight?
Stupid flippin' knight.
Yeah, mine didn't come out either. I'm telling you, they're lazy.
Oh, and my trader didn't come out either. Wow, okay.
They're lazy bastards.
Well, I guess a few guys didn't come out. So much farm. What do you do with so many farmers? This is dumb. I'm going to have to start committing them to places. So I will... You can do this. I'm going to lock one up there, and I'm going to lock one up here. Up here? Should I? Hold on. Where did my thing gotta go? Yeah, okay. No, you know what? That's better. That's a better idea. Because I want to free up at least 6 spots down here. Okay. With that figured out, I'll do this again. And what's going over? You can talk through your turn. I'm doing secret stuff now.
Is it that secret?
It's pretty secret.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do with these 2.
The window, classic mistake. It's all good. Don't let him throw you. He's just trying to get in your head.
Throw me?
Everybody. Trying to throw everybody.
Okay, I think I'm good.
Okay, now this is the last round before we have a special torturous snack time on the Knights Roundtable stream. Are you ready? All
No.
right. So I'm the first dude. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go very easy to start with. I'm gonna toss these two guys and get $2 in a book. You are up. Whoa.
Okay. I just want you to know that I committed a farmer to this card.
Oh no! I should have looked at your board.
Why?
Oh, I thought you meant you were getting a farmer to overtake me in farmer race. Okay, you committed a farmer to this board. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
But just pointing that out, it's not a turn. But I'm also getting a farmer.
Oh, you are getting on now. She's getting a farmer. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I can handle it. So you get a wheat as well, and now we're tied, and so I'm out of money. Okay, fine. That's fine.
A farmer.
I am going to cash in these two guys for a wine. Back to you.
What, 2 guys?
Just 2 guys on my winery. I cashed them in for a wine.
Oh, I see. Fancy, fancy. I'm going to move this guy. In the town hall. Yeah. $2?
Yes.
I think. Or do I take the book?
Does she take the book? The book, I mean, it's not immediate prizes, right? But
I know.
it at least
I
puts your
don't like
multiplier
the-
up to 2.
Yeah.
This truck is really slow in the expansion, eh? In prosperity.
Yeah.
Tricky. What's she gonna do?
That is a very interesting
Oh, I'm
question.
sorry. Once the piece is laid, it's played.
Really?
No. No. What's it gonna be?
That's so evil of you to say that. Okay, what's happening next? Do I need money?
What's happening next is if you have any special buildings, they suffer a firestorm and get flipped over for a few rounds.
Yeah, that's really poopy.
That is really poopy.
How else do I move up books? Does that happen at the end of the round, though? So if I
Yes.
get a building now?
Now you can use it in the next round and then it gets flipped.
Okay.
What'd she do? She did it. She went. Did you? Oh, you took the book. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so over here to Rhineland. We're going to go this and this, and then strangely enough, I'm going to get another black trader. There's the trader. He goes in the bucket. Here we get to pick from either stack. And while I'm doing that, why don't you just do what you're going to do?
Oh, well, interestingly enough, I was
You're
going
gonna
to
do the same thing.
Trader,
Uh-oh, this is where the logjam happens.
which is why I asked if you could use it.
Okay, so why don't we both go through these together, and I get to make my pick first.
I'll just go through the 2 stack.
Okay. You got a thing for everything.
And make my pick.
Well, we can move over so we have room
I'm
on the
kidding.
camera. Well, they can't see yours, so you gotta move over. There we go. The Hayrick, that guy. Done.
Really?
Oh yeah. I hope it works out for me.
What'd you take?
I took the Sacistry. That's Sacistry.
What's
The
it
one
do?
that protects you from a thing. Because I'd like to be protected from that event. I don't know where to put it. There's no room.
There are no
There's
other
room.
buildings that protect you
Trust
from events,
it. No,
right?
that's it. I took the one. Trust that building is off the board, but you can't see it, but it's there. What are you looking at? Do you need any help with any of them? Let's tilt them down so we can see. Well, what's it going to be?
I am not sure.
What's the laboratory? You have to spend 2 guys. Okay, interesting. That's pretty good, actually. Now, if I don't draw a monk next round, that whole gambit is pointless.
What does this one mean? The black market?
That means you can trade in 2 of a kind for 1 of what you want. 2 goods.
Which seems useful in this expansion.
We've ground to a halt. We're producing very
Buck.
unfascinating live stream.
A buck lets me move the book 3 times.
Yes.
And this multiplier down here.
A time for each buck you spend. Spend $3 you move the book 3 times. So 3 times you can spend a buck moving the book. Back on the camera?
3 times I can spend a buck moving the book.
Yep. Back on the camera?
Yeah, okay.
There you go. Actually, I wonder if I have one that's closer to you. Yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more comfortable.
Yeah.
I have to pay.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. Ooh, what's that scholar one? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I've got a lot of useless scholars.
I know. I just got rid of my scholar because he was useless.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I should have looked at that. Oh, well. Oh, that's pretty good. But do you how many scholars do you have?
None, but...
Okay.
But the other one that I actually do have a bunch of these guys now.
Boatman, yeah. That's a good tile. I like that tile. But remember, you can't use them on, like, the beneficial deeds board. Like, you wouldn't
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
Okay.
Maybe I will take the scholar.
Just because I said it looked good.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. What is this nonsense?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay, that's in the running. How about that? That's in the running. That's in the running. I'll be quick. I'm sorry.
On the camera, though.
So, I know. I thought they could see. Sorry. This one does what again?
That's like another town hall. You get 2 extra spots so you can put people on the beneficial deeds board.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's more of a multiplayer thing.
This one gets me $4.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. That one is pretty good.
That's pretty good. What's the one underneath it?
What?
The Tavern? Oh yeah, the Tavern is interesting. So what? Okay, I gotta explain this to you.
Yeah.
So normally, we'll go over to your board. Look at the guild hall where you at the top right of your board where you place a thing. A trading post. Maybe you can put your hand on it so people know what we're talking about.
This area?
Yeah, that's the guild hall. So if we go back to the tile you're looking at,
I was gonna put it on there.
that means that if you have a guy on here, then when you cash in those other 3 guys to build a tavern, you can build it on a place that already has a trading post. So normally the rule is there can't be multiple trading posts on a city. We have no trading posts, by the way. We have not done a very good job. And we're like almost halfway through the game.
Because I don't have
guys
knights.
are still slugging up. Yeah, it's been a night problem. There's been a
This guy counts as a knight.
An army
You know
issue.
what? Yeah. Like,
You're gonna go. Yeah, I think the school's a really good pick.
I'm doing it.
Do it. Okay, just to make sure that we're in the right turn order. Me, you, me, you, me, you, me. So you just did that. So it's my turn. I don't think I have anybody left. That's all my people. What about you? Do you have other things to cash in?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
I have, sorry, just gonna move these. I have this monk for $2.
$2. Nice. Cool. And that's everybody, right?
That's everybody.
So now we pass the tile back and we're in the last round before snack time. So first we're going to do Plague. So draw somebody and keep it in your hand. We're going to reveal on camera.
I don't like this.
I know, this is very bad. Who's gonna die?
No.
Who's gonna die? I know, some games hit different during COVID, don't they? Is it gonna be Grandma? Or is it gonna be the boss I don't like? Not that I want either of those people to die, but
okay,
I'm just saying if I had to pick. Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3. Wow!
I knew it. I knew it was going to be in my lazy.
Oh God, says the game designer. Sorry, you jumped in at a really good spot.
Awful. This lazy little.
Oh wow, you're having bad luck with your military. This is why Backpat, by the way, house rules this. He prefers that everybody lose somebody. So his house rule is that if you draw somebody and by luck of the draw, he doesn't like luck, I guess. So if you, by luck of the draw, you grab somebody who's one of your immortal originals, you got to keep drawing. Me, I'm a fan of luck, so I got lucky and I don't get anybody killed.
You pull until everyone loses a villager.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But no, you know what? No, we're playing face down goods. We're playing Ryan got lucky. Not my it's a popular variant on BGG. Yeah, I can understand why. Definitely understand why. But we're just gonna go as written this time.
And if you had pulled your knight,
I would have lost the knight.
really?
Yes.
You would go as written.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't change the rule.
I don't know if I believe you. Does he go back to the supply?
Yeah, he goes back to the supply.
Lazy, you know what?
The only time people go back to the box, I think, is during torture. Every single time, otherwise, they go back to the supply.
Whatever.
You're playing Zaya style. Yeah, exactly. Zaya style.
That's terrible.
That's the one I mentioned at the end of that top 10 video about casting aspersions on Zaya because it was too lucky because Backpat rolled 3 natural D20s during our game. Our 5-point game, so like most of the points were from natural D20s. Great, so we're both drawing, what, six nights, right? Okay, here we go.
Did you say 6 nights?
Oh, 6. That was wishful thinking, I guess. No, I was looking at the night area. If I do not draw a monk...
You did not.
I am toast this turn. My whole strategy. If I don't draw a monk, is this a monk? No. No, it's not a monk. Is this a monk?
No monkeys.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this isn't a monk, that's it. Forget it.
No,
it's not a monk. It's a stupid knight. Oh no, it's pointless.
So you must suffer the plague.
No, not plague. Sorry, we're on to the next one. We're down here now. I must suffer the firestorm.
The firestorm.
Yeah, it's very bad. Oh man. Yeah, game designer and I played the 2-player expansion. That's like it's like a merchant battle, so we're racing around the board. Game designer, I don't know how long you've been here, but we just pointed out that neither of us has moved anywhere on the map so far. So
yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they are more varied for sure, Backpat, because like in the original game you get like, oh, we'll just do, I don't know, 4 plagues. Yeah, it's a bit repetitive, but the expansion ones are cool.
My night won't come out.
Oh, you've only been here 2 minutes.
Until it was plague time. And then of course he's like, yeah, let's die.
Let's get sick. Let's get sick, everybody.
It's great. It's real good.
Okay, so
real happy over here.
These guys, I'm gonna put them over here. Wow, I can't really do much with whoever's left. Totally big sucks that I didn't get. I didn't get like anybody I needed. But I'm gonna commit. My knight up here. I don't know if that's a bad plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still draw 6. It's all good. That's what I'm gonna do. What are you doing over here? Wow, stay-at-home lockdown in-game.
Should I...
Game designer, how's that weather treating you? You had a big storm, and I was worried, like, game designer's new to a place that might have inclement weather and may not know exactly, I don't know, when you... Oh, no, but you're familiar with the place from your childhood, I guess. Maybe it's different when you're an adult, because all the adults take care of the chopping firewood for you when you're 7. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we lost a grandmother. Oh, great. What? Really? In the storm? What are we even talking about?
You were talking about losing grandmothers.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. So I'm hoping that's a joke.
I don't know. I can't tell. Send us an emoji. If it's a sad face, we'll know you're telling the truth. No, it was okay. We lost power for a few days. This is during the storm. And cooked on the wood stove. But otherwise good. Wow, yeah, that's pretty... take you back to your roots. That's real Canadian living. The game designer's in a place where they have a concept called storm chips. So when a storm's coming, everybody goes to the grocery store. And you got your storm chips? Yeah, so they just buy potato chips because that's one of the comforts, to have during a storm. I'm just going to double check here. I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go. You're first player. Are you ready? Hit it.
Yes.
Great.
Fantastic.
Again, somehow you're off kilter. I don't know how it keeps happening.
I don't touch it. I think it's you. I think you're
might be me.
Jumping around.
Well, that's definitely not it.
Okay.
Right.
Is this triggering your OCD right now?
It's much better now.
That's okay?
You're off.
Okay, but these have to be...
A few days, though.
Anyway.
No power in a...
I'm shipping.
All right, ship. Wow, for the first time in the entire game, ladies and gentlemen.
I shipped my meeples.
Yeah, I shipped my meeples. I shipped my pants.
So I can move it one, right?
One along the blue line.
And do I collect...
You do.
River
something? Whatever it is. Let's find out what it is.
What do I got?
You get...
River yarn?
River yarn.
All right, here we go.
You're going to have to dry it out over the next couple of days, but river yarn.
Bring it out.
That's a good, though. That's the second most valuable good that you just got.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And?
No, there's no and. It's
no, I'm not done. Okay, fine.
Yes, you are. It's me now. All right. What is me going to do? Me is going to spend 3 traders moving the carpenter. So the carpenter's going to go 1, 2, 3 over to, what's it called? Sancerre. And then I have a card over here, you see, that says Sancerre on it. And so I'm going to flip it. And
You put 3 dudes in the carpenter thing?
yep, 3 dudes to move them 3 times.
Wow.
So that's going to go, and then I get to pull 2 more cards, look at them both, keep 1. And while I'm deciding on that, carpenter, yeah, this is this is expansion East Nokofa. Called it's in the invasion expansion. It's called why did I say it a million times in the stream and now these guys are making me nervous.
Invasion?
Invasion is the expansion. This is called prosperity, the particular game mode. So I'm going to decide on these.
It's written right here, just in case you forget.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to interpret this card.
Oh, I shouldn't be looking at your cards.
I see. But it's worth big points. But it's really hard to do, so I'm not going to do it. It's going away. Here, if you look at the not camera, I can show people what I just drew. Are you ready?
The not camera? What's the not camera?
The monitor. Look at the not gigantic screen across the room. There you go.
I'm looking at. I'll get some tea.
This is what I just picked up, and it was a choice between this and look at this one. This is like mega huge points, but it's like not where he is right now, and it costs that and those guys. So I think I'm going to go smaller risk, smaller reward. So far, I've built towards none of these cards, so yeah, it'll be that one. Put it off the screen. Okay, you're good. You can look again.
So, just explain these cards one more time.
Yes.
So you can put the stuff on there at any time, but you can't score it until you move the carpenter back there?
No, you can't score it until you fill the whole thing up with all the stuff it needs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about moving him back to...
No, he can leave. He can leave. You already built the post. Oh, speaking of the post, I forgot to build my
see.
structure.
He's got his hammer, and he's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm going to put...
And then he's like, fill it up with what it needs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That makes sense.
Great. Okay, so now we're drawing, right?
No, I'm not done.
Not done doing what?
My things.
Oh, you're still taking a turn. Oh my gosh. Okay,
only let me do 1 turn. I feel like you did 3.
No, I did the one. I did the triple guys.
Okay.
Okay, go.
All right. Guild Hall.
Yes.
So I'm going to build a settlement.
Yes.
Right where I am.
Or trading post, yeah.
Trading post.
Fantastic. Do you have anything else to do? Because I'm out of stuff.
No.
I know, right? It's hard, this game. It's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to pass this, but first we have to enact what's on here, which is very bad because I was unable to draw a monk. No, it's terrible. I was unable to draw a monk, so all of my buildings get turned over. No more wine for me, no more windmill.
What if you build a new building?
New building, you're okay. Those did not get damaged in the firestorm. So we're good.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Firestorm. So now it's snack time.
I'm pulling my things.
Okay, well, let's pull our guys, and then it's snack time. Nobody gets a buck for being king farmer. 1, 2. How many guys do I get to pull? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
I
don't know.
Shake this bag up. There's a lousy monk, you bum, sleeping in the bag the entire time. Great. A tortuous snack. What do I mean by that? It's a very thematic snack on this live stream. Cheryl.
Yes, darling?
Can you think of any candy that was the total bomb to eat when you were a kid, but you'd never eat it as an adult because in hindsight you realize it's gross? I mean, that describes a whole bunch of candy.
A lot of candy.
It's a lot of candy. Hold on. Maybe I need to be more specific. Can you think of one that involved more saliva than many other candies? No? I mean, there's suckers. You're running around with this licked sucker with like dust and cat hair sticking to you the whole time.
Fun Dip?
You're darn right. Fun Dip. Who would eat Fun Dip in their 40s?
No one.
That's the worst thing I do.
It's disgusting.
It is.
It got like...
Yeah. And that stick, that chalky stick that was supposed to be made of candy.
Our 13-year-old still loves it and buys it regularly.
So Fun Dip, if you don't know, it's 3 pouches of powdered colored sugar, flavored sugar, and you've got a hard candy stick, and you're supposed to lick it, wet it with your saliva.
So gross.
Now that I'm describing it, it was incredible. It was incredible when you were 7. You're supposed to lick this stick and stick it in the powdered sugar, and then lick that off. And then when you're done with all the powdered sugar, I don't know why you couldn't just. But anyway, like a big, thick 4-inch wide pixie stick. Anyway, you do that with the candy. Lick it all off. The thing's getting grosser and grosser as you go. And then when you're done, eat this gross, thoroughly licked piece of candy. Ew. So today's snack.
Don't tell me we're sharing Fun Dip.
We're not sharing Fun Dip. We had babies together.
Yeah, I know, but I love you, but I don't know if I love you that much.
What we're eating together. I have the video evidence to prove that, in fact, you did.
Pixie showed.
What we're eating today takes the Fun Dip concept into a thoroughly disgusting new territory by making. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna save that. Let's talk about something else that you don't like in the snack food realm.
That I personally don't like?
Something that you don't like so much that it's not enough that you're not eating it, but I'm not allowed to eat it either. That's how much you despise this snack.
Oh, your Dinamitas?
Right, so I like these rolled...
Oh, they're horrible.
Rolled Doritos called Dinamitas.
The whole air is acrid and it burns your nose hairs. It's so bad.
Scrumptious, love them. They're fantastic.
It's so bad.
No, they're the best snack. Now,
you come into the basement and you're like, oh, you've been eating Dinamitas. Oh, and your eyes start watering and you have to run from the room. They're that bad.
That's good snacking. So, Dinamitas are in North American, or I guess American Doritos take on another snack food called...
The Takis?
Yeah, Takis, right?
Yeah.
So Takis are just like the rolled tortillas dipped in... I find the flavors in Takis are a little bit too much. They're not delicious. I find Dinamitas are very delicious.
Smoke alarm.
Nacho Dinamitas are where it's at. Takis are a little bit... I don't know, the flavors are kind of funky. I don't take them. But what if, Cheryl?
No.
What if they combined the disgusting...
jalapeno...
saliva... What if they combined the disgusting saliva situation with Fun Dip, but the candy inside was spicy and the flavor of horrible Takis? That's right. Today's snack is gonna be Takis Fun Dip, everybody. Takis Fun Dip. I'm so excited to eat it. I've got 2 packs. We don't have to share. Takis Fun Dip. Ooh, look who's jealous. Holy shoot. Yeah, that's right. Which one would you like? So the powder inside.
Can I mail it
to a viewer?
Yes.
No, you're not going to pass the buck on this one. This is it. You didn't even eat.
Let's mail it.
You didn't even eat all of your Turkish delight. You're not getting out of this one.
Oh no,
Oh, it's red.
I have to eat this. Okay, let me smell it first because I don't do well with spicy stuff.
Whew.
I am like Irish and Ukrainian. We're like potatoes and butter people. We're not spicy people.
Look at that. There's your little lollipop. Your lollipop, you get it all wet, and we got to do it at the same time.
I have to smell it.
Smell yours.
No,
Don't smell
I won't
mine.
open it.
Oh my gosh. Quick, hit Twitter and tell them that we're doing snack time and it's spicy Takis. You're not going to want to miss this, folks. It's happening live.
Did you lick it?
I thought we were dipping the rolled Doritos in the Fun Dip. No, this is a lollipop. I don't know if the lollipop is spicy, but it's some kind of candy. Hard candy. I didn't lick it yet because I'm waiting for you.
Why don't you try it?
The hard candy that's rolled thin and then it's wound around the stick and then we dip it into spicy. I don't know if it's going to be sugary. I don't know. Calories 70.
It smells like chili powder.
It does. Sugar, corn syrup, chili pepper is the third ingredient. Okay, ready?
What am I supposed to do?
Step 1. Step 1, lick it. Ready? And it can't be like we're both going to jump in the water at the same time and then you bail and leave me to jump in the water. Okay, ready? Here, let's cross arms.
I have to lick it?
Yeah.
Cross our arms? What is this?
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, that's spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not oh, look. Look, we got a follow for this nonsense. Hi. Hi, Retro Game.
Oh my god, my throat.
Oh, it got right into my nose immediately. But that's just to prime the pump. You got to get it all horky. This kind of treat's very popular in Mexico. BHQ King Lab, are you from Mexico? Like, I'm not trying to mock anybody's culture here or nothing, but like, this kind of treat ain't my bag. It's creeping up.
No, it's just more of the same powder that's stuck to the candy stick.
It's creeping up my nasal passages. Oh,
My tongue is still burning from the first one.
It's not sweet. Let me just tell you, it's like, I thought it'd be like sweet and spicy. It's pepper. It's like chili pepper, and like there's definitely an undercurrent of lime. It doesn't taste like any Takis. It does actually. It tastes like those, the lime Taki flavor, lime and spice. Oh, HQ Game Lab lived in Mexico for 2 years. My wife's Latina to boot. Does your wife want one of these? I can ship her this one if she wants it. I don't think.
No. No.
Oh. It's got a real citrusy kick to it. Ah.
Yeah.
No, you got it.
Oh, yeah, like...
Yeah.
Sugar, corn syrup, chili powder, and citric acid.
Yeah, there you go. There's that.
Yeah, citric acid is pretty high up there.
Spit and spice with lime. Don't make it less attractive than it already is.
What's the powder you have on fruit? Usually mango.
What? The
I can see that being good, actually.
On mango? Because the mango
then there's
is...
like the sweetness to it.
Yeah.
This doesn't... I don't want to eat this with a candy stick. I feel like if it was on chips, it would be pretty delicious.
I don't even know if this is a... What is the candy stick made of? I'm going to crunch it. Hold on. Oh, no, it's lollipop. It's straight up a sweet sucker. It's just a sucker. Sweet, sugary sucker. Wow. What a weird... This might...
Do you ever get normal snacks?
I'm going to save this for later.
No? Normal snacks? Never?
No.
Okay.
I scour the earth for the most interesting things to eat on the live stream. Now, what are you drinking there? What do you got in that bottle? Is it Diet Coke?
Sponsored by water.
Oh, water. Hey. Have you guys tried this stuff? I cannot tell you how delicious it is. I really recommend it. Water.
And also tea.
Water. Get that tea out of here. That's talk about disgusting snacks.
Tea is amazing.
Water sponsors the live stream, and we're very happy to have them as a sponsor. Was the game tie in the bag component of the snack? What? I don't know what the question being asked is. Listen, my insides are going, no, what did you just do to me? No.
My tongue is on fire. Yep.
I wouldn't say it's a pleasant aftertaste, but I mean, if it's your bag, knock yourself out. I'm not going to yuck your yum. Okay, snack time over. Back to the game. At the end of this round, pay attention.
Yes, I'm looking.
Every monk that you have in the market, that's unused monk at the bottom of your board, gets you 3 buckazoids.
Oh, so if I don't use this dude?
Yeah, he's got to stay down there.
I have like 4 monks and only 1 came out.
Yeah, I only have 1, 2.
Is that why you were praying for a monk?
No, I was praying for a monk before so that I could activate that building that would make me immune from the Firestorm, but it didn't happen.
No.
Oh, bag building game snack in a bag. Wow, that would have been smart, but no, I didn't plan it out that meticulously. It's me, I'm the first guy, but we haven't done planning yet. So let's do some planning. I'm going to keep that monk down there. I'm not going to use that monk so I can get $3. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I'm sorry that Ryan's Village has completely blocked your name, but you're not watching anyhow because only the people on Twitch are watching live. But something, if you see this later on YouTube in a rerun, you could be like, hey, I followed and my name was blocked. Great. What's happening here? Cheryl, what is happening?
I don't know, Ryan.
Oh, but I really want to use that monk so I can finally ship. And I don't have any blue dudes, so I'm very limited as to what I can do. I can't use my brown guys in my building. This is terrible, Cheryl. This is terrible. And you got the school, so getting more university dudes is a dumb idea. I don't have any more scholars. Wow! This is awful. Without boatmen this turn...
Yeah, but my university was wrecked in the firestorm.
This turn's a total bust. Oh, I accidentally put this card down I don't actually get to. Let me see where I've got to go. Okay, interesting. Okay. Wow, I'm really in dire straits here. How are you doing? Let's go to your board.
Not great, Ryan.
No, okay.
Thanks for asking.
I'm not the only one. Oh, part of the burps. That snack is really wreaking havoc on the old insides.
I guess I'll do this.
I don't know what to do.
I'll do this. And then... I could do one more thing if I use my monk. Question is, do I want to use my monk?
No.
$3? That's what he's worth?
Yeah, $3. That's pretty good.
It is pretty
That's
good.
3 points, right?
I'll just leave these guys there. I'll leave him here. Okay, I'm done. Chop chop.
Okay. Okay.
10, 9.
No. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. Back to me.
Boggle timer.
Nope. I gotta clear out at least 2 guys from here. It's not gonna be the monk, so it's gonna be these 2 guys.
Okay.
But I have no place to put these 2 guys. Is the issue. I'll put one of the guys up here, and I'll risk putting one of these guys down here. Oh, it's terrible. Playing a terrible game.
Yeah, I'm not. These are not gonna be
I'm
high
not proud of
points.
myself. I'm not proud of myself. Okay, great. It's ready to do things. I don't think I can do one thing.
Is it your turn or my turn now?
I'm the first guy, so.
Weren't you first guy last time?
Well, let's go back to the board. It's me, it's you, it's me, it's you, it's me, it's you, it's me, it's you, it's me. So, because it's me, I was first player, right?
Yeah.
You, me, you, me, you, me, you, me. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to cash in my 3 guys for a scholar and move this up here, which means I get to go 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get $3. You are the guy now.
Who did you cash in?
I built a scholar at the university.
Oh, right.
What's it going to be, Cheryl?
How do you get $3?
Because I went, at the bottom on the
Got it.
track,
No,
past the
I'm caught up.
$3 mark. Okay.
So,
I could hear gears grinding over there. I'm wondering what the problem was.
farmhouse.
Oh no, you're overtaking me in farming. That's bad news.
Yep.
And a cheese.
Yep.
That is cheesy. Okay, back to me. I think I'm almost out of things. So this guy is going to go here, and I'm going to move the carpenter back to here. Back to you.
Cool. I'm doing the village.
Who are you getting?
I'm not sure. New buildings can be used.
Yes, new buildings can be used. So if you get a black trader, you're good. You're going to get a black trader. Don't forget the guy. Yep.
I always forget the guy.
Yeah, he's easy to forget.
And
And it's like all
I'm
you,
gonna
because
take this.
I have... which one did you take? Let's put it on the left side. I know we're running out of room. Put it on a dead one. Put it on top of the one. Yeah, there you go. The boatman, eh?
I think so.
Yeah, those are both great buildings. Oh, thank you for subscribing on YouTube, yo shum. Wow, I really gotta make a note to put that elsewhere. Oh, we almost caught it. That was not fast enough. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Yo. For the newcomers just joining us, what'd you get for Christmas? That's board game related. I don't care if you got... I don't care about your socks on it. Tell me what toys you got. Toys! Yo-ho. This game is really living up to what I hoped it would be like. Hope to try it this year. Good. I'm glad. You've never tried... I didn't ask that off the top, and I usually do.
Yeah, I'll
Who
just do
has
that.
played Orléans? It's a favorite of mine, except that the setup is onerous. It takes a really long time, especially with like the expansion, because one of the things you have to do in the expansion is it says you got tons of stacks of these buildings and you can buy more like as promos and stuff, and it says use X particular buildings from each stack, but they don't list it in stack 1 and stack 2. They just alphabetically list a big pile of buildings. So first I had to alphabetize my buildings, and then I had to go through and pick out all the relevant ones from 1 and all the relevant ones from 2, stack all this up, all the Orleans rhymes with Jolene, right? Okay, I'll let time to kick ban yourself. All right. Orleans.
I'm done my
Orleans.
all my turns.
Orleans. Okay.
No.
That's it. That's it. So this goes back to you up here in...
And I get $3 for having a monk in my market?
As do I. I have a monk in my market.
I thought you didn't. I thought you pulled no monks.
I pulled a monk.
Darn it.
I did.
That's in my head forever now.
Yeah, that's it. Game designer, hit us with some of those Cthulhu Jolene lyrics. That's pretty good if you haven't seen it. There's a Elder Gods version of Jolene that's pretty hilarious.
Okay.
And game designer introduced me to the Cthulhu version of the Muppet Show theme song, which is also excellent. But wait, you're starting to draw people. We're not there yet. There's a couple more steps. Look, this guy moves. Yes. So it goes here. So at the end, it's peregrination, which means you can spend $2 to move your dude on the map, either along water or along road.
Cool.
Yeah, at the end.
Cool story.
And since you are the lead farmer... Oh, no, we'll just skip that step if you're really anxious to pull.
No.
Oh, I
get a coin. Okay, yes, I get a coin. I know what happens.
Ryan Karaoke stream will happen, Poppy. It will happen. It'll be me and my keyboard.
You miss karaoke.
I do miss karaoke tremendously. Of all the things I miss, and it's not many from, the long ago, the pre-COVID times, karaoke is the thing I think I'm desperately missing the most.
Yeah.
I am a bit of a... What'd you get? What are you pulling? Oh, there's the... You could have had $9. More monks. Did you just pull 7? No, you pulled 6.
6.
Okay. All right, let's see how much money I could have had. 1, nothing. 2, 3, 4, nothing but black. All right, 5, 6. Okay, planning time. Let's do it. Your teeth are sharp, your mouth agape, your claws are in flesh. There is no escape from the judgment of the Eldritch One, Jolene. Hilarious. Ryan, sing along. We'll get the little bouncing ball going. No, I'm trying. If you use TikTok, please follow the Knights Around the Table account on TikTok, because I'm trying to get to 1,000. Do you need 1,000 on TikTok?
1,000 to go live.
1,000 you can go live. I'm only at like 500 right now. But if I hit 1,000, then I'm gonna like shock everyone and just do keyboard nights and be like, "What does this have to do with board games?" Nothing. Please don't notify me when this happens again. We are asleep. I'm calling Attorney General. Here we go. Okay.
Thanks.
Yes. I know what has to happen. And before I forget what has to happen, it's got to be this for one of those guys. Absolutely, fundamentally. I can also use one more of those. This is also going to happen. Absolutely. I think that's going to happen just because that's what I have the guys to do, and I don't want to waste another turn not doing anything. Actually, no. It'll be this. It'll be that. Yeah, it'll be that. I don't want another one of those guys. Yeah, actually, I do. I'll take another one of those guys. That leaves me with 6 slots open. That's good. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So you can use monks on Carpenter?
No. Let's go over to your cheaty board. What are you trying to do?
What are you talking about? Can I use my monk here?
Oh, I believe...
Because he's wild?
So, I think that's a great... You know what? I didn't even think to internalize that. Let's say yes for now. Keep placing your guys. I'm just going to look it up real quick. Okay. Can you use monks on the Carpenter? Can you use monks on the Carpenter? can't place technology tiles there. I do remember that. I don't know. I don't know. Still playing, yay.
I would assume so.
He screams about you in his sleep, and when he wakes,
because
he
you
does
can use
not
monks
weep.
in any of these
Right,
locations.
but let me read the rule. I'm going to be that guy. The carpenter is considered a place on your player board. In the planning phase, you can place up to 3 character tiles on the carpenter, either traders or boatmen. You cannot place technology tiles there.
Yeah,
So it doesn't say anything about monks.
but monks are wild.
It says you can place... How would you interpret this, chat? It says during the action phase, you can use the... Oh, sorry. In the planning phase, you can place up to 3 character tiles on the carpenter, either traders or boatmen.
Yes, but I also have a tile that breaks.
Yeah, but that's use a boatman as anything.
Yeah. Alright, that's a boatman.
Not the reverse.
Oops. Yeah, I got confused with that one. But...
It does not say you can use monks there. Although, why wouldn't you be able to use monks there? The only reason I think you can't is because it doesn't say that... I don't know. It's tough.
It's not that tough. I can use monks. Everybody, yes? Can
Okay.
anyone weigh in?
I don't see any reason why you can't use monks. I don't see any reason why you can't. It doesn't expressly forbid them, but it doesn't expressly permit them. So let's say... Sure, you can use monks. And when you win, we'll remember this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still catching, like, you're swallowing and you maybe like some flecks of the Takis powder go down your throat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not fun.
No, I wouldn't say. Monks are wild and crazy guys. Meh. It's an SNL sketch with who are the two? It was, man, the older I get, the less I can remember names. Lawrence Chesterton, James Lawrenceston, Lawrence Shea. That's a joke that he made in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, what are you doing? It says I can use monks. Thank you.
Look, I've got it on the monitor, so you don't have to creep on me. Look, don't bump up on me. What do you want?
All right, I'm changing it, and I'm good.
Are ya?
I'm done.
Steve Martin, thank you. Oh my gosh.
You should be ashamed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know I should be ashamed. It's ridiculous. He's one of my favorite people. So you're the guy, right? You're the guy. We're going to do your things.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. I am going to farmhouse it up.
I can recite the entirety of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, but I couldn't recall Steve Martin's name.
Ah! Oh no. Oh no, it's lost forever.
Or Michael Caine.
Oh boy. I'll have to find that in a second. Farmhouse. Okay, so I'm taking one of these guys, and I'm moving this up, and I get a cheese.
Mm-hmm. A likely story.
And you get to go.
I do. Well, you dig under the table for whoever you just dropped.
I am not even sure.
So these guys have to go back in my bag, and I have to just turn my bag upside down. There's a close one. Have to get a boatman. Have to.
Where did it go?
Is it seriously lost?
I don't even know which one it was.
Is it boatman?
Because I used a monk for the other one. It's okay. It's okay. I will find it. It's okay.
While Cheryl's crawling under the table, let me tell you a funny story. I don't have one spooled up, but I'm sure I'll think of something.
Where did it go?
You remember Shawnee O from past streams? Shawnee O one year for, I believe, my birthday, bought me one of those masterclass video series, which is Steve Martin telling you how to be funny. At the time, I was trying my hand at stand-up comedy, which is way, way harder than it looks, by the way. And so he thought maybe it would help me out. And then because I'm a jerk, for my part, a birthday for him later on, I gave him singing lessons, which he never cashed in. Oh, you got it. So we were supposed to sit down and watch Steve Martin together. I said, you spent the money, why don't we both get benefit out of the course? And we never have. Steve Martin sits there languishing in my inbox. We've never watched his class. I know about Steve Martin. One thing I know about Steve Martin, though, is that he is very meticulous, very exacting. So one of the tricks of stand-up, and one of the things that I found most difficult about it is that you have to make it look like you're just coming up, or it's funnier when you make it look like you just came up with those jokes on the spot, right? You just thought of them, when really you've been practicing that tight 5 for like 2 years. All good?
I'm good. I have found it. Are you done your turn? So
Yes,
can
I
I
am.
go next?
So Steve Martin is
I'm going to knight it up.
impresses upon us the importance of meticulously planning your stand-up material. You're drawing 7.
Yep.
Over to me. Man, my stomach is not excited about what I've done to it.
Is it because we haven't had dinner?
Yeah, that too. I'll take a monk.
Okay.
You're up.
And I am going to ship with these
Ship
3.
in my pants. Where are you going to ship to?
I'm gonna go. Oh, there's no goods there for some reason. There's no goods there?
Is there supposed to be? Oh, there's supposed to be, right? Oh, they got moved? What happened?
I'm not really sure.
Did they get moved? There's one there. My sleeves keep wrecking them. There's none there because it says 3, but there's supposed to be 2 there. But there's no way that off the top of the game I missed 2. Where did they go? That's weird, isn't it? Did everybody notice that those were missing the entire time? Weird. Oh, my stomach. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
you're
my
hungry.
gurgly stomach. That's okay. We have other snacks.
Because you were saying at the beginning that... But then you were like, oh no, it's fine because there's a 3, there's a 4.
Yeah, and then I moved some around, and I think I moved... Oh, there. So this one, take that one. That one's on a 3.
Okay, so I move my guy here. And I take
Yes.
a cheese.
You got to cheese.
Cheese, girl, my cheese.
Shut up already.
Okay.
Have you watched The Trip? Yes, with Steve Coogan and Rob Brydon. There's a running Michael... Yes, impression off. And I think one of them, I think it was Coogan, is like way better at Michael Caine than the other guy was, for sure. But then Steve Brydon, is that his name? Brydon. Rob Brydon. His tiny man in a box thing was... It blew my mind. I'd never heard anything like that. He's amazing. He does this. I don't know. He constricts his voice some way to make it sound like he's like an itty bitty man in a box. It's awesome. Great.
Your turn?
I scholared, so that means I get to go here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take $4.
Wow. Okay.
And what are you doing?
I'm carpentering it. For 1.
Small name. I can't do a Michael Caine impression. I can do an impression of Steve Coogan doing a Michael Caine impression. Oh, what have you done?
Moved him. That
Nobody
way.
wants that to happen.
I
That's not appropriate.
want that to happen.
That's not acceptable.
So yeah, that's gonna happen.
We'll see about that.
No, I don't think.
Okay, back to me. I think I might be out of things. I'm out of things.
Cool. I'm also out of things.
Oh, are you really? Mm-hmm. That surprises me. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just cashing in some money. Okay, cool. So the crest goes back to me over here with the events. We resolve it. So you can spend 2 if you want to move your guy.
I don't want to move my guy.
I will move my guy. And I'll move him along here and pick up... Well, I'm not even on the right camera. I'll move him along from here to here, and I'll pick up a cheese.
Oh, maybe I should move and pick up goods, right?
Maybe.
Does that make sense?
I don't know. Cheryl asks me
2.
strategy questions. I'm like, I'm your opponent. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna help you with that.
This way.
All right. What'd you get? Oh, brocade, nice.
Fabric.
5 points. Fabric. That's another Canadian. We tell too many Canadian jokes.
That's a Toronto in joke.
Toronto street joke, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a fabric warehouse, and they have a barker at the corner of College and Spadina, and he's
Queen and Spadina,
and he's constantly like, Yeah, we got 2 for 1, 2 for 1 off fabric. You can get a 20% off fabric. He says it that way. He spins a sign. He's hilarious. One time I passed him. I was walking down the street. He's like, 2 for 1, you get 2 for 1. You get 20% off. You come to the fabric warehouse, you get 20% off. I was like, 20% off on what? He goes, fabric. Give you a little grin. I'm pulling 6. Did you take your farmer money?
I'm pulling 7.
We didn't even.
No, I didn't.
Rushing. You're
Excuse
rushing.
me. You know the spice
Yes, I do.
is really in my throat, and
At the end of this round,
It's ouchy.
the firestormed buildings come back to life.
Yay!
1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And they all had fun at the Middle Ages picnic. So I'm the guy. Steve Coogan, there's a funny guy. Alan Partridge, that's a great character. I think Hamlet 2 came out before I knew who Steve Coogan was, and I was like, what is this weird movie? And now that I know who Steve Coogan is, I think I'd enjoy it a lot more. Cheryl's really giving it.
oh right, and
Giving it a
my
think.
my dudes come back, right?
No, not yet. No,
Oh
at
no,
the end of the round.
Sorry. Okay.
You maniac.
Not dudes buildings, but whatever.
Oh,
Listen
sure.
to that tummy. Maybe I should order some pizza.
No, maybe you should nip around the corner and
Or
get Ryan's
something.
favorite snack ever. There's a bag of it sitting right there. I can see it. Oh, only chili cheese Fritos can save me now, Cheryl.
Oh
That's not a chili cheese Fritos loving face.
no.
No. My goodness. Okay, are you ready? Do you have all your eyes ready? Oh, I haven't even done it. Oh my gosh, what am I harassing you for?
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the number. Now there's funk music playing. Okay, get out
I
of here.
can't hear it, so that's
It's
sad.
quite good. Hopefully it's not just in my head. All right. Planning. Well, I gotta fill in the gaps of all the promises I've left on the board.
Is that you drumming your fingers?
That's me drumming my fingers.
Okay. I couldn't tell if it was the cats. They were so bad this morning.
What did they do?
They were doing the kitten drain.
Yes.
Which is where they...
Plus 1 vote for singing with Ryan and Cheryl. You gotta go to bed. Good night. Thank you for staying up to as late as 7 p.m. I guess what is it? It's 6 p.m. for you. Thank you for joining me.
Aw, thanks for joining. Waking me up
Rob
at 3
Brydon
a.m.
hosts
3
Would I
a.m.
Lie to You. I haven't seen Would I Lie to You. Oberon can't wait to get off work and head down to relax on the Chesterfield, maybe with a bag of chili cheese Fritos. Who's not our sponsor. Okay, are you ready to rumble? I'm the guy. I'm the first guy.
2, 3,
You're still going.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it must be all my finger drumming that has set your camera so crazy out of whack. Because look, again, it's about 7 degrees off. There we go. Okay.
Or am I like...
You might be poking
Look,
it.
when I...
Yeah, that's what's going on.
I'm
Aha.
tapping
It
where I want
was you
people
all
to be.
along. Okay.
Okay, I'm. You know what? Leave it.
All right.
I was thinking it over because you were taking so long.
The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Guildhall.
Oh.
What's the very first thing you're going to do?
Also Guildhall?
All right, do it.
How dare you?
Well, it's like we're playing the same game. We share a mind. I don't know. Okay, back here as you Guildhall, I'm going to cash in these 3 scholars.
No!
That's right. And I'm going to move the carpenter.
That's what I should have done.
Blam, blam, blam. I almost didn't do it. So he moves into here to Verizon or whatever the heck that Verizon.
Yeah.
And I get to flip a card and build a thing. And a thing going into Verizon. That's what's going on. Now back to you. Yeah, you should have done that first. That was the only really competition thing that was going on.
It's okay. I'm going to university it up.
Okay.
And take one of those dudes.
While you do that, I'm going to monk.
So I'll take him into my bag.
I'll grab my
this
monk.
goes up, and I go up 3 books. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, phew. Thank goodness you were keeping track.
Yes. $3. Furnace is coming on again, because it is cold.
Okay, back to you. I'm monked, so you get to do another thing.
I'm busted.
Wow. Okay. I think I still have one more thing I could do because I was saving up for so many rounds. So I'm going to ship my pants. Best ad ever. He's gonna go. Do I go up or down?
I don't know.
There are more options if I go.
There's more stuff down.
I'm gonna go up. No, because I have. So here's why I'm going up, because I don't have a lot of boatmen, but I do have a lot of these guys, so it's easier for me to wagon than it is for me to.
So you want a road?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go and get some road wool. Amazing.
Why don't we collect cheese in the road?
We're watching that Beatles documentary in a few weeks. Wow, that fun. That's good. It's if you don't like the Beatles, that would be the most boring documentary.
Oh, so boring.
Like you did not interesting in the slightest. But we both really like the Beatles, so it's a good time. Bye, guys. Dinner and in-laws. Thanks for the game. Thanks so much for dropping in, Poppy.
Thank you.
We'll be done eventually. Great. So that's all my guys. That's all your guys. We're gonna pass this. We're gonna go and do the event, which is everything comes back, all the buildings, and we'll go down here. So at the end of this building, you have to cash in a food or a lot of money. So don't get caught.
A food or how many monies?
Like 5, I think, something ridiculous like that. It's lots.
Damn, game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm just completely out of space for my stuff. Sorry, friends. I'll talk you through it when the time comes. Let's put this up here. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. And we'll leave this right here. And we'll leave that in here. Okay. All right. And you're drawing your guys? Does it matter who you draw? Are you looking for somebody in particular?
I don't even know.
And you get 6. Oh, 7. And I get 6.
I get 7.
I finally have an open market. Planning. Oh, and you get a buck for your farmer.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I should trade in some of these.
I forgot to draw my 2 new cards.
A likely story.
Interesting. Let's go with that one. So far, none of us have finished those special cards. You lose guys. I don't want to leave it till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Think.
Or maybe not.
Yes. Ready?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you're the first guy.
Okay. I'll university it up. Four books, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you'll get there. I'm going to ditch these two guys to get a boatman and 3 coins. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to ship my dude down the river. And I'll pick this up.
What was it?
Soggy yarn.
I'm going to monk. I've taken the last monk. There's the face I'm looking for. Your turn. No more monks.
I'm going to village it up.
And take who?
Maybe I should take the last merchant, Ryan.
Maybe you should. Heather.
Instead, I think I'm gonna take, ooh, that's challenging. Do I take a carpenter or do I take a boatman?
Is this the last? Yeah, that's the last trader.
Yeah, I'll take this guy. And that means I get one of those fancy little wheels.
And you don't get to place it right away. You place it next to your board, and then at the end of the round, you get to put it on. Okay, cool. And then back to me.
End of the round, though.
I think I have nothing else that I can do. What about you?
Nope.
No? Okay, cool. So this comes back to me. We go over here. You're going to pay 1 food. So I'm going to pay a cheese.
I'm going to pay a wheat.
I think they go back here.
Okay.
Great, so we're both safe. And now we move on. Here, you get $1 for being the best farmer.
Yay.
And at the end of this round, you can spend a monk and a whatever, as long as it's not one of your 4 originals, to get a noble.
Fancy. From your bag? Or from the market?
That's a great question. I believe it's from the market.
It looks like it's the market.
It's from the market.
Yeah, that's the market. It is.
Yeah? Okay, yeah, because it's got that little picture of the market. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So now I can put my gear on?
Yes, where's it going?
I don't know. It's going on my carpenter. No, I'm kidding.
Viewership is dropping off like flies as everybody goes to eat dinner. I'm jealous.
I know.
We'll get there.
I'm getting hungry.
We're almost there. Okay, great. Draw your people.
Draw 7.
I'm drawing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you got going on? Start planning.
Maybe.
Huh.
I don't know.
Decisions. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. So there's no more monks, so this is completely pointless up in the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna X out the monk's eyes with these 2 excess red cubes. Let's do... Ay.
Okay.
Really?
Yep. That'll do.
That'll do. Oh. No, I know. This guy's not going there. He's going there. And this guy is going here, I suppose. Sorry, that wasn't even on camera. It's okay. No cheating happened. It's all fine. Okay, ready? So I'm the first guy.
I see.
No. Listen. It's all
Him
good.
and Ha
It's all
and have
good.
it on
No,
my board.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
I got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots left, and I'm only playing 6, so that's good. That works out really well. Did you reserve a monk?
What do you mean?
Remember, at the end of this round, you can pay from your market a monk and another guy for a noble. Oh.
I forgot it.
Hey, Duck Monster.
But that's
It's
just
going. I'll show you where we are.
to move, right? At the end of the round?
That's just a move? What do you mean? We're in this round. We're playing prosperity.
Oh, I should totally do that. Never mind.
Cheryl's now remembering of her own cognition.
Yes.
Her own brain helped her remind herself that
this guy can be that,
she's got to hold
and
back
this guy
a
can
monk.
Be that. No, it's fine. I'm good.
Now you're not good because you're not able to pay one of your originals. You can't get rid of one of your originals. So the farmer's one of the originals. So who do you want to get rid of who's not your farmer?
Oh, I don't want to get rid of him.
Well, you can't get rid of him because he's an original too. So nobody with blue on the bottom.
I know.
I think I've got a pretty good chance to take it, but I'm going to put a poll up for those of you who are still invested in the game, and hopefully the software that I use to launch these polls is going through some bug iterations, and last version they introduced a bug that broke my poll. So let me you're going to see some probably like test language in this, but let's see if I can launch a straw poll. So vote, ! Vote. Hold on, let's see if the poll even works. Poll. Is it working? Oh my gosh, there's like 9 choices on it. I don't think it's working. Hold on, let's kill that. Okay, let me try it one more time. Okay. Kill the poll. And launch the poll. This is a big test. Oh, this is a big test. Thank you. That was my... And then show the poll. That was my... No! Poll's not working. Tell me in chat who you think's going to win, me or Cheryl.
You have to kill the poll.
I know, it's going.
No,
there you go. Okay.
Your poll is broken.
Who do you think's going to win, Cheryl? Because I think I have a pretty good claim.
I think you're probably going to win. You always win.
I don't always win, in fact, and we're actually logging stats to prove that that's not the case. Well, let's see. Okay. Didn't you win the last 4 that we played together? You won the last one. You won Obsession. Easily. Handily, you won obsession.
I guess.
You smoked me at it.
I guess.
So those are the two guys you're hanging on to.
I think you got it. You know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing in this game.
I don't know that I know what I'm doing. I haven't figured. There's certain things I haven't. Okay, here's one thing that I figured out about prosperity. Because they make you flip over 2 buildings and then the 2 buildings come back, and the way you get buildings is black traders. Black traders were. Oh, I'm not even on the right thing. Darn it. Because they make you flip over 2 buildings during this thing and then they come back here, that means that I think the game assumes you're going to be using a lot of black traders. So I've been getting black traders because black traders are how you move the carpenter, right? So I think that I've been getting more traders than I usually would in a game because that seems like it's part of the mix. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
I don't know. I'm just a keep. And Team Ryan, yeah, East No Croplus, Team Ryan.
Yeah.
Duck Monster. I've seen none of this game, so I'm going to vote for Cheryl on a principle. Wait a second. Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on here. Have you played Orléans? Or you just haven't seen any of how this game is going? What's happening? I'm doing things, aren't I? The very first thing that I'm doing is I'm going to cash in these 2 guys. Is that the very first thing I'm doing? Yeah, I'm going to cash in these 2 guys and get a wine. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to move the carpenter 3.
Okay. Do it.
Because I don't like where you put it.
Where did all my guys?
1,
I've got no guys on
2,
any stuff.
3. Yeah.
Wow, believe it or not, I'm like out of turns at this point. I only got to do one thing the whole time. It's you. It's back to you.
All right. I'm also going to build a guild hall where I'm standing.
Oh, you played the base game a few times. Yeah, so we're doing an expansion called Prosperity that's in the... you just pasted guild hall here. Oh, you're going to smoke me. Smoke me on these guild halls.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely.
We shall see.
We shall see. And then it's still you.
I am done.
Also being attacked by a cat. Cats are jerks. That's why we love them.
I know.
Okay, so the shield is going to get passed on to you. And we look over here. This is going to happen, so you can pay a monk and a something.
Yep.
And they go back to the... Oh, interestingly, the supply. So that frees up monks. So monks are now back on the menu, boys.
Okay.
In order to get a noble. So grab a noble. Mm-hmm. So in like a 2-player game, you kind of have to do all the points getting things that your opponent does, or else, you know. And then at the end of this round, it's going to be a plague.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Let's draw some people. Cats. I was in a musical one time.
No.
I'm a theater kid. This is a true story. Cheryl's acting like it's not.
Oh, you weren't in Cats, were you?
I was, but listen, I was in Cats. I was in a stage production out of a town next door called Whitby. Whitby is like the Shelbyville to Oshawa Springfield. And they had received Whitby Courthouse Theater 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 had received an arts grant to have to pay a director, and now that I'm an adult, I kind of see how this works. They pay a director to come to some community theater in Hoboken and direct a play, and they pay him to do that. And so it's like, I don't know, it's taxation dollars funding the arts, and the director gets to eat for another day. But anyway, he came and directed this youth production of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I'll leave it to you to sort of figure out, I was 16 at the time, so I'll leave it to you to figure out which character I played in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. But after that show wrapped, and it went very well because it was very well directed, and the costume designs were cool, and the sets were pretty cool. It was all pretty well done. I think because of that paid director's involvement, they tried to retain us all and say, oh, we're going to do another show. And so the show that we did, there was another director who had just come out of retirement from directing community theater plays. He was a bit of a character, and he decided that we were going to do a review, which seemed like, it's just like the ultimate laziest music. A review is just where you just like, I like this song, I'm going to sing it, da-da-da. So it's just a bunch of, there's no narrative. What I like about musical theater is the narrative to it, among other things, but the narrative is cool. No narrative, you just sing a bunch of songs and then everybody goes home. It's just like, whoa, little Billy really blew that note. I don't know what the point of it is. There's barely point in musical theater, so just to strip what little logic to it is there is pretty a dumb idea. Okay. Well, I'm doing all this talking. I haven't even done my planning. So, what are you printing right now? I'll tell you in a second. Practical. I haven't even done my stuff. Hold on. Cats Part 2 coming up. I'll tell the rest of the story. Okay, you're going.
More planning, less chatting.
You're going here, for reasons I don't understand. You're gonna go here. The other people, you're gonna go here and here, and then these two people are gonna go here and here.
Did I send Brian on a cat's rant?
I know, yeah. You really did. So
it's my turn. I'll go first.
Yeah, it's your turn. So we do the show. And they have me singing songs that I've never seen The Sound of Music. To this day, I've never seen The Sound of Music. I've tried a few times, but it's hard to commit to 4 hours. You're going there. And you're flipping your card. All right? You did it.
Yes.
And so they had me singing Edelweiss, and they had no plot. They had nothing to string the songs together. So I was into improv at the time, so I was just like on the stage, like quipping and riffing with the mostly younger kids in the youth group. Actually, I think I was the oldest person in the youth group, which is not a great place to be. And so they thought, I know, we'll make Ryan like the centerpiece of the show, and he'll just like quip with the kids. He's saying all this funny stuff in rehearsal. I was just being a clown. So we'll like make that the show. And I'm like, what am I though? Like I'm just a guy. I'm just some 16-year-old like glib idiot on the stage quipping. And they're like, no. The director's like, we're gonna build a tube. I said, you're gonna do what? Because we're gonna build a tube. We're gonna put you in the tube and cut a hole for you to stick your face through. I'm like, well, what am I? He goes, you're just like a guy in a tube. I'm like, no, that's not a thing. There's no guys in tubes. Like, yeah, you're a guy in a tube in the dead center of the stage.
So I get face 2 new cards now?
Sticking out. Did you flip one? Yes. Yeah. You pick 2 and then 1. Anyway, so you the clown, no. So I got my face sticking through this tube, and as kids come on, I'm just like, I don't know what I was even saying. I was just saying dumb stuff about, I don't know. I don't even know what and they wanted me to take all this really cringy stuff I said in rehearsal, goofing around with the kids, and make those like the lines of the actual show. Again, because they were too cheap to buy a Samuel French set of books and license a proper musical or something. So here I am singing Edelweiss, never having seen The Sound of Music, and I sang The Way We Were, I think, like as a joke, like the first stanza of The Way We Were by Barbra Streisand. Oh my God, what a show. And they ended up calling it Cats. They called the show Cats with the K. And we're like, what is that?
Oh God, right.
Right. They were like, we have the show title. We're like, what is it? They're like, Cats. We're like, you can't call the show Cats. We're like, no, check it out. Cats with a K. We're like, what is that supposed to be? They're like, kid actors that sing. We're like, this is now the worst show we've all ever been in simultaneously. Hands down, nothing can top how brutal this show is, right? We don't want our parents to come. We don't want any of this to happen. But we're doing this. So we go and do this show. And our friend Julian, one of the cast members, is just like, man, are you guys making rehearsal for kid actors that suck? And we're just like, oh, man, you made it so much worse. But it's so true. Yeah, tube life, exactly. Just catching Cheryl's bald spot there. There we go. No, there's not really. You don't have a bald spot. I'm just joking. Kid actors that suck. So yeah, I was in Cats. I was in Cats once. So what are you gonna do? You moved your carpenter. Oh, you're looking for the city that you're gonna. All right.
They're so hard to find.
I know,
they're ridiculous.
Font is tiny. I'm just gonna cash these 2 guys in and get a boatman. It's back to you.
Boatman. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I'm going to wagon it up.
Okay.
Do. And then my little dude is going to go down here, and then I pick up a good.
And I'm going to get...
it's river yarn.
Can't see. River yarn.
No, it's road yarn.
Road yarn, right. You're doing some shearing on your way. I'm going to get a monk. Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to university and getting one of those dudes.
Scholar. Meanwhile, sure. I'm going to catch my guys in.
And then I can go up, hold on, in 5 books. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I'm going to get a farmer and some cheese. There we go. Your turn.
Wait.
Oh, sorry, I'm going too fast.
I also get
$4.
1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll take a 5 and I'll give that a $1 change.
You have to respect that they just went all in on the stupidity. Yeah, I could say more things about the director, but I don't think they'd be kind.
I am done.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, back to me. Let's see if I got anything else that I can do. Yes, I do. I can wagon. Blank, blank, blank. I'm gonna wagon my way. Who's got what I want? I don't know. Is it gonna be this one? It's a wine. Hooray!
You got what I... No.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a wine. I don't really want a wine, but that's okay. And I think I'm finished too. So we're going to pass this. We're going to go over here. We'll do the thing, which is shake it, and pull somebody up. Now, don't show it. Just shake it. I saw you looking in your bag. Pull one dude.
Okay. How dare you?
And we will compare. Somebody going to die today. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be my own
Grandma or the
boatman,
boss?
so I don't lose anything.
1, 2, 3. Whoosh.
No,
Oh,
it's a
no.
monk.
It's a monk.
We both lost monks.
Lame.
Well, at least it was even.
Easy
That was
monk, easy
fair.
go. That was fair. Okay, so let's draw. So at the end of this round, you get $1 for being head farmer. At the end of this round, we get to buy any goods that we're missing 2 times. 2 goods.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. They're expensive, though.
They are expensive.
$10. Okay.
All right.
Is it worth it, though?
Well, if you're completing a card that's worth buckets of points, then yes.
I guess.
Okay. That's what I was waiting for.
This is bullshit.
Easy mouth.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We are streaming.
Yes, we are.
Cheryl has a potty mouth. I'm Cheryl.
So I can't really show you. It's hard to show you. That one's okay. That, and that's what's happening there. And we go.
You're putting stuff on cards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that anytime you want.
I guess I should do it now, right?
I mean, it's kind of like no time like the present kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on over in Cheryl Land? Wow, the double monk death. I know. The double monk death. The plague came for God's people.
I filled out my cards.
Yes.
Except I have no wine.
Oh, so are they complete? Oh, you have no wine. Okay.
Yeah.
But do you have one that's
One is
complete?
complete.
One's complete. So you scoop everything off it. Everything goes back to the board, and you flip the card and put your white token on it.
Oh.
This is the very first time we've done it. It's the second last round. Wow. But I think you lose guys, so why would you do it any earlier, right?
I wouldn't do it earlier.
No, I wouldn't either.
But I pulled them, so it makes sense to do it now, right? Because it's second last round.
Yeah.
So I flip this and put this on top of this.
Yeah, just so you know, it's not, you don't confuse it with your hand. I think that's the idea.
All right.
It was actually my turn, so I'm going firsties.
Oh, I hadn't... Sorry, I hadn't placed all my people when you asked me what I was doing.
Sorry, place all your people.
If I
I'm sorry. Back to you.
completed a card, you threw me.
Losing guys is a good way to thin out your bag. Yeah, it's a good point. So you only draw specific things. And if I could like beautiful mind it out and figure out like, oh, I need exactly these people so I can use this card to thin it out. I would get better at that, but I'm not good at that kind of thing. I was just saying in that top 10 of 2021 video that, one of the things that I liked Halatow, but one of the things I didn't like about it was like it's not complex math whatsoever, but I couldn't keep all the stuff in my head to be able to plan like 2 community center moves ahead. That was just like too much. It just blew my little brain cells. But you're absolutely right. If you can do it. If you can do it. Whomst among us hasn't spent a day in a tube, asks East Snowcropla. I agree. Good old guy in a tube. You said you were going to bed. What are you doing listening to dumb stories about community theater and Whitby? All right. Here we go.
I think it was the game designer who said they were going to bed.
Yeah. Game designer comments the classic guy in a tube. Go back to sleep. Shh.
Oh.
I'll tell you bedtime stories about the community theater.
Okay.
I don't have too many more community theater stories. I wasn't in too much community theater. I was only in 2 other shows beyond those 2. But in one show...
I got it. I'm good.
Hey, in one show, I played the illustrious role of second boy. You know, and I doubled as, I think, train station attendant. It was the kind of like... The Oshawa Little Theater is kind of like really... It was the kind of place, like certain churches, where there are presiding families, and those families' children get the plum rolls, and then everybody else gets second boy. So, great, let's do things. Let's do things. I'm going to do this for a night. Yep. I just didn't know if there was anything that was like turn sensitive or anything.
Right.
So there's my knight, and he goes up here. Your turn.
Cool. I'm going to Guildhall it up.
You got 4 houses on the board. That's rough. I thought I was winning, and now... Oh, you have 5 Guildhalls? Oh, man. I've lost this game so hard now. Were you joking before when you thought, oh, I think you'll win it?
No, I really thought you would. I always think that you have, like, I don't know. It's fine. It'll be fine.
You just don't have the confidence, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, I dropped it down the vent. It's gone forever.
It's gone forever.
Okay. So, I just built that card. That's not really a turn, though. I'll put these boatmen back.
Too powerful.
The thing I'll do
Monster.
is I'll get another monk. What are you gonna do?
I'm town halling.
Oh, yeah, smart.
2 dudes.
Which 2?
This one and this one. And I'll get $4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna cash this in for a $5.
Okay, back to me. I think that's all she wrote on my board, so it's all you.
I am done because I put a bunch of stuff on cards, so...
In the in-person group I used to be in, there was one guy who wouldn't get invited for certain games because they didn't want super long time for his plays. You know what? Are you sure that... Are you not talking about me? I think I've been disinvited. A friend of mine had a certain game by a certain designer whose name rhymes with Paferda, and I don't know why I'm rhyming that guy's name. You can know it's a Lacerda game. He had a Lacerda game set up on his table, and I said, "Oh, what's this game?" And the guy's like, "Oh, this is just something we're playing on the weekend." Yeah, just leave the room, don't look. I'm like, "Why? It looks really cool. Wow, it's beautiful." And he's like, "Oh no!" Like he didn't want me to ask to be able to play it because I think that he wouldn't want me at the table. Too chatty, maybe. Too chatty.
That's
It's
okay.
not to everyone's taste.
That's okay.
That's all your stuff.
That's all my stuff.
So we're going to do the second last round thing, which is going to be buy things.
Yes,
so you can
please.
buy 2 things.
I'm
Which
going to buy
2 things are
2
you gonna buy?
wine for $10. Because look, there's costs to what you need.
Yeah, I'm going to spend $3 buying a... What is it?
Here's my
a
2
wheat.
2 5s. And that completes the card.
And that completes the card for me too. So put all the stuff back.
Okay. Ah!
Darn, I thought I had an edge on you on these cards, but I guess not.
Nope.
Nerds. Now I'm down like a big pile of guys.
Sorry, it's fine.
Totally understand the competitive nature of board gaming, but I feel like chatting and laughing is basically the reason to game in the first place. For me, it is. That's why I
I
game.
agree.
We
You're
don't-
getting together, right? It's
we don't
like
drink.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like before board games is like, let's get together and drink. And if you didn't drink, you weren't invited to things because that's all people did was just to drink. And it's
Yeah.
like, can we watch a movie? Oh, movies
When
are
we were
boring. Let's
younger.
drink. Yeah, when we were younger. Now that we're old, boring farts. Great, so you completed a card, I completed a card. Now it's time to draw. And at the end of this round, you get $1 for being best farmer.
Did I drop one?
Me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. Yes. So at the end of this round, you have to pay $1 for every star you've gained. So you're on the hook for at least $4.
No problem.
Okay, yeah. I think we're both safe there. Great. True joy, drinking while board gaming, says East Snowcroakla. I don't doubt it. I'm sure drinking while
If you're
doing
into
a lot
that,
of
yeah.
stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? Fill your boots. Well, don't fill your boots, especially not with the expensive stuff. Last round. Oh, 2 monks in the last round. That's a great draw.
Also, 2 monks
Oh, let's see.
in the first round, Ryan.
Last round.
Or last round.
Okay.
Let's do it all over again.
Plan it.
Okay.
Plan it.
Plan it.
Oh, I get to draw one more because I'm on 7. Yes.
What? You got a knight?
A night. Yeah.
Oh, what a night.
Yes. That's hard. It's a hard last turn. It's a hard last turn.
For you.
For me. Completely useless.
Haha, I've got it. I'm good.
Do you?
Yeah, it's all good. Let's do it.
Hold on, I have to do
Come
a
on.
little bit of mathing. Hold on. I gotta do a little bit of mathing.
No math.
Little bit of mathing.
Is there math in board games?
Oh, there's so much math in board games.
Just...
12, okay. So if we do that, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. So a difference of 4 points. How do I do that? 4.6 in one, half a dozen in the other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, so I'll do it that way to feel not as inadequate. Okay, I got it. Okay, you're up. Do it.
Okay, I am going to
Wait. There's 2 guys I didn't use. I'm gonna put them. Sorry. Obviously. Okay, hold on. Wait.
Boggle
wait,
timer.
Wait. I know.
Boggle timer.
I know.
It's gonna happen.
I know, I'm the worst. And now you. All right.
Okay.
The grand finale.
I'm going to wagon it up.
Yes.
Doot, doot, doot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to move this guy up to here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Because I can build a settlement there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I got some wheat.
Okay. I, for my part, am going to knight it up and win this contest. Yes.
I should have done that.
You should have done that. Whew, that was a close one. All right, what are you going
I
to do?
should have done it.
You really should have done it. What are you doing?
Yep.
Yep.
I regret everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not everything, but... So... I'm going to Guildhall and build another settlement.
Oh my god. Make me barf.
Right there.
I've lost. Okay, you do that, and I'm going to cry in my beer.
A river?
Because this is the thing I was mathing out is that I could either build a guild hall up here, and that would get me an extra 4 points because I had to math it out, or I could put my monk, not build a guild hall. Oh, maybe that was a better idea. Can I rearrange?
Rearrange what?
Yeah, that's a way better idea. What did I just do? I did a brown guy, a monk, and 2 monks and a brown guy. Hold on. I mathed incorrectly, and if it comes down to math, I should get a gimme. Okay, so it was this situation. So instead of doing that, instead of building the guild hall, I didn't place there. What I actually did was, I put this guy over here, and these 2 guys are instead going to go... they're instead going to go... I don't know where they're going to go, Cheryl. Somewhere really important. Watch. And that place is... You're wondering where it is. Well, let me tell you. God, nuts. Can I actually get more? I can. I can get more points.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for subscribing, Ryan's Village. Oh, that's so terrible.
Oh, no.
Quick.
Push.
Push it real good.
No.
It was on YouTube anyway, so it was not watching because this is live, and the poor YouTube people have to suffer and wait XD hours for me to upload the thing.
They'll survive.
They will.
Do,
So we were just discussing how I get more points, and the way that I do that
you can't remove your guys though and mess them all around.
It's all good.
What are you doing?
It's fine. It's all good. So that guy's gonna go there, and
what do you go there? We're in the middle of playing.
I know.
Not
I know.
planning.
I messed up. I am messed up.
You can't.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine.
You can't do that. It's all good. Classic. Yeah, right? Like, come on.
Good.
No, put it back the way it was.
All good. No, it's good.
You said to me
Yes.
earlier in the game, like round 2.
Yes, what did I say in round 2?
Once you put it when you were planning, it's good. And I had wanted to change it, but I was like, okay, he's being a stickler. And now,
that's not
round,
how. Not at all.
Clarified.
Not at all.
The people know.
The way that I remember it is you messed up and wanted to move things around, and I said, sure, that's okay. That's how I remember it.
No, we were planning, and you said, in this game, once you've put it, and I said, well, what if I put them here? And you were like, no, they're on the board.
I do remember saying that, however.
However, rules are broken if it's Ryan.
That's right. Next question.
Divorce.
What I'm trying to do... No. What I'm trying to do is lose less. That's all I'm trying to accomplish here.
Okay, what did you undo, though?
Here's what I undid. Check out the monitor.
I can't see the full monitor because the camera.
I had a monk and a brown trader, not a builder, and a monk, right?
Yes.
And I was like, I'm going to build a guild hall because it's like, if I have to pay the money at the end of the game for the event,
yes.
I'm going to have to pay $4 because I'm up here.
Yes,
right?
yes.
In putting the guild hall down, that's why I had to math it out. Sorry, in putting the guild hall down, it would have been four points for me. So it didn't matter. It was 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But then I realized, hold on, well, no, because if I was able to use that monk to avoid in the sacristy and avoid the event, I would free up 2 guys that I could then use to try to get like some points. So I would save that 4 points and then try to use them somewhere else to get points. So it's only going to be a difference of like 1 point, maybe 2 points.
Okay, fine.
So if I win by 2 points...
For the record, I am way too nice to you.
True, but
For the record.
when I lose, I just don't want. I want to lose by 2 points less. Is all I'm saying.
If you win by 2 points, we're unwinding it.
It's not going to happen. Okay. Okay, back to you.
Okay.
I will keep track of how many points my undo gets me, and then we'll talk.
Oh my god, I did the wrong thing.
Yes. Well, you can't take it back now. The piece later. Okay, what? Okay.
No, I really can't take it back though.
Why? What would you do?
It's done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, because you cashed them in to do a guild hall?
Yeah.
But you wanted to do a guild hall. That's a killer move.
What I really wanted to do
Yes.
was a guild hall and get like a professor. But I put it here.
Yeah. I don't think you can do what you want to do. It's a difference between
thinking I could professor it up, but I can't. I don't know what I was thinking.
No.
I was like so happy about it, and no.
Yeah, so there's a difference between what I did, where my undo was feasible, and where yours is like you require different or extra guys.
Yeah, I know, because I did my wagon.
Yeah, you had to travel because you needed
Had
to be
to
in a
travel,
place.
had to get a guild
You had to
ball.
spend all those guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still good. I'll just,
you're fine. You're fine.
I'll just village it up. It's fine.
Okay.
I don't know anything will get me points.
So you got a choice between blue, black, and brown.
None of it gets me points though, right?
Blue does.
Right, money.
Yeah, money is points.
Right.
So that's 4 points.
Yep.
Cool.
All
over
good.
to
That's
moi.
fine.
I'm going to town hall. You don't have anybody on the town hall, eh?
No, I'm done.
I'm surprised. So, 1 point.
I know. I didn't draw.
book.
I didn't draw when I needed.
So 3 money. Yeah, I hear that. 3 money. Back to you.
My knights are lazy. They won't come out.
We've had a real knight problem this game.
Yep. I am good. I'm done.
Okay, I might have one more thing that I can do.
No way.
Maybe yes, I do. 2 points in a book up here.
Well then, fine.
It's 2 points, 2 coins in a book. That guy's been sitting up there like the entire game. And do I have anything else I can do? Yes. So the sacristy means that I don't suffer the penalty. And for funsies, I'm just going to move the carpenter just because I thought that would mess you up. So I'm going to move him up here. Doesn't matter.
Don't care.
Should have done that earlier if that was my whole plan. And that's it. Say two. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
So, to score the game,
Yeah.
I believe what we got to do is we have to
Get a
first of
notepad?
all get rid of any cards that you didn't fulfill. So I've got 2 that don't matter.
Here's one.
So chuck them to the corner. Oh yeah, we'll put them in the deck. So these cards, no good. Second thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look up here at the top of the board. I don't know why I said that in that voice. This is gonna be a little bit small on the camera, but let's count up all the points that we get for. Well, can you do the whole score? Just you know how to do it, right? I think you know how to do it.
It's so tiny. Okay.
So mine's worth 3, 6, 9. Okay. And then,
Okay.
what's your subtotal for goods?
19.
15.
Okay.
Okay, think.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I've got your number in my head now.
You have
Okay.
your little thing if you
Back
want
to
to
it.
grab that.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Okay. The whiteboard, which I use for my photography. I've switched to the red pen, which has really made a mess of the thing. So, Ryan, and no, that's ridiculous because you're on my left. Let's change that all around. Shit, that's going to mess me up. Cheryl, Ryan. So for goods, you had 19 and I had 15.
Yep.
And then we're going to do cards, and then we're going to do houses. I don't know why the rest of the letters. Great. So count up your nobles plus your trading stations
Oh, we're doing that
times
first.
stars. And these structures are not trading stations. So any that's on, this doesn't count for that score. It's a different thing entirely. It's a structure. Got it? So it's only the ones that are on
okay.
terra firma touching the
So,
board. Yes.
I have a question then.
Yeah.
When I carpentered it up on this guy,
Yeah.
I had already had a state at that here. So how does that work for points?
Where is the structure? You had to have placed a...
I didn't do it.
Oh, you got to do it
So I should have taken this?
and put it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a big
Oh,
deal.
because it has to be nearby.
It has to be in one of the ones leading into the city.
Got it.
Because that means, like, if somebody runs around and takes them all, then you can't build a structure. So in a higher player count game, it becomes more dicey, right?
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
the point is you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 is 20.
Right.
Oh, what,
Oh.
5 plus how many
2.
nobles? So 7 times 4, right? Mm-hmm. It's 28. Oh, back to here. 28, and I don't have nearly as many. I've got 1 plus 3 nobles, so 4 times 4, 16. Oh, barf a maru.
Yikes.
And now, I put that in the wrong place. Anyway, you see what's going on. The final thing is going to be points from cards.
I don't know what you've got going on over there.
And not enough to pull it out, I don't think. What'd you get?
32.
Holy crap, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, man, did I get snookered. 32 points. I only had 20.
What? I thought you must have had big cards over there.
No, I was just doing dorky little ones because I'm a dork.
I kept getting 16s and like 24 and a 20.
Oh,
is what I, you know what I mean?
man,
Yeah,
two
anyway.
16s. So what is this? This is 49, 51, 79.
Do we get points for money too?
Oh, gosh, yes. Thank you. Money points. Before we add up, what's your money points?
14.
14. I had 23, but that's not going to make the difference at all. 19 plus 32 is 40, 51, 61, 65, 85, 93. Aye, Chihuahua. This is 35, 58, 68, and plus the 6 is 74. Boo! All right, Cheryl, time to bang some pots. You did it, and you did it in a big way. Look at that spread. Holy crap! Holy crap! Thank God we didn't put any money on this one. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Orléans. I hope you've had a chance to try this game. I quite like, not anymore. I mean, it's dead to me. I'll never touch it again. But before this playthrough, I quite liked this game, and I would have recommended it to you. You know what? I still will, as long as you don't play against Cheryl. Please do try out Orléans. It's switch hands now. It used to be DLP Games, and then TMG, who unfortunately is no longer with us. They didn't die. They're just not a game company anymore. But now it's in the hands of Capstone, so that's who you can get it from. Yeah, we were playing with the expansion. Now, what's coming up? Boy, wouldn't you like to know? So would I. No, I'm working on cool stuff in the background. I'm still working on 3 how-to-play videos. One is for Dunhuang, one is for Rolling Heights, another is for Cellulose, and then in my free time, I'm working on an On Mars game, and then I'm doing live streams on top of that, and maybe trying to do a weekly edited video to boot. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but hopefully you're along for the ride and you can join me in that. Thank you so much for watching this one. Do we have anybody to raid, I wonder? Let's go check to see if the raid pool's got
Stacey's
some.
asking if it's my first time, and no, actually, I think this is my 3rd play.
Probably. We'll have to check BG stats to find out.
I've lost pretty badly. Actually, it really helped watching Ryan's How to Play before this, because it was like, this is how you get points, and I was like, oh, that was my problem last time.
Yes.
So
I think I began the video with here's how you score, because
you did.
And then you work backwards from there, because that's the crucial thing. You think it would be crucial in other games, but in other games, like we were just playing Maracaibo, and like anything you do in Maracaibo gets you points. Like you can't lose with any action you take. Just certain actions will get you more points, right? But in this one, you really kind of got to know where you're going, because you can get. It's one of the ones where you can get like an Uwe Rosenberg game. You can get lost in the reads and lose sight of what actually gets you points. Work jam.
They're into the work jam.
There may be another work jam coming up. As you know, I'm working on that Anachrony 4-face tower that's coming along, and I can see him off in the distance there. I'm working on a little Rules Gremlin 3D printable toy as well. Somebody asked earlier, Fractal Dream asked what I am printing. Currently, I'm printing nothing, but I just finished printing out an insert for Praga Kaput Regni, but it's one of these ones where my bed was too small to do the entire piece, so I had to split it in half. And when I did that for Feast for Odin, that's another video I'm working on, is the Feast for Odin insert Bits Please episode.
Oh gosh.
So I'm working on that coming up. That was supposed to be part of Uwe Rosenberg month. But with that, it's way too large, and you had to print it in 2 pieces. But the box kind of holds it in together. With the Praga Kaput Regni one, the box is much larger than the piece, so you got to glue the piece together. So I tried gluing the piece together with crazy glue, and it didn't go well. However, for Christmas, if we're talking about Christmas presents, my mom got me one of those 3D PLA pens, the 3D printing pens. And so I wanted that because I read or heard that you can use those to fuse, to basically weld 2 pieces together. So I'm going to do a video on the Praga Kaput Regni insert just so I can not demonstrate that, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it not live on camera either. I don't know, I'll edit out all the swears and I'll bleep those, but I'm going to try using the pen to bead that and try to fuse it together, because the glue didn't work. And so we'll learn together whether that's a good method or whether you should save your $30 and don't buy the pen. That's it, everybody. Let's just pop over to if you guys are sticking around and watching a bit more Twitch, let's see who we should raid. If anybody has any suggestions, I'm open to them. Get my keyboard out. Twitch.tv. Any suggestions? Anybody doing anything interesting? Let's take a look.
Tail wagon.
Tail wagon again. Yeah, tail wagon usually... We always throw in a tail wagon. Maybe we should throw in a tail wagon again. And I have to quickly mute.
It's muted.
Oh, good. So let's see what's going on. It is a quiet Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesdays are not a very active night. So if tail wagon is the only thing going, there's a bit of Spanish going on. We shouldn't throw it as Spanish.
Yeah.
Is tail wagon doing it? Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's raid tail wagon. Raid tail wagon games. Remember to kick over some furniture when you get in there. Are you guys ready? You get channel points for raiding too, so join me. Join me. Here we go. And thanks everybody. See you again.
Thank you.
Let's say hello to tail wagon.
Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.